was that whole article that I read about that documentary just for me to take in that he farted?
That he farted? No.
I was like, okay, because it mostly focused on how the dude did not focus on. Oh, you know what I didn't get to watch? The documentary focused more on the weirdness of the dude.
Yeah, but I was more. I mean, basically, the whole point is I always wondered how WeWork got their money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was so special about, like,
A space where people
yeah,
could
like I
go.
was like, nigga, this is not this existed already. Or am I tripping?
Uh huh.
For them to get like a $20 billion valuation and then WeWorks be everywhere, and then I just
Bro, and low key, they're not about to be everywhere either.
no, they're not.
They're cooked.
They
This is literally worst case scenario for WeWork
they
specifically.
already were messed up before that.
Queen in fire. All right, link sent.
He sounds so good doing this.
Has YouTube gotten stricter with Content ID?
Yeah.
Literally every single one of our uploads.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing wise, every single one of our here's the thing uploads gets a not a strike, but
For music.
no, I think just whether it's our content, whether it's like when we put in the videos, I don't
Oh.
because we didn't play music. I don't think we played music on the.
We did praise and worship.
Oh, maybe that.
Doug would say we did a whole. All of my ads were through
That's true.
music. I just want to save my life.
Oolong.
That almost made me drool. Oh hey, I'm ready for heaven. Spike hit 2 million.
2 million.
1975.
This outfit. So they literally having to produce this, do pre-production as they're watching it.
You see that verse Spike Swiss and Tim were talking about making them the official uh after after party versus
They
thing.
should.
The craziest thing is that they always have something in their closet.
That works.
Yeah, maybe now they're going and getting it before.
How? How do they know
I
what
mean, I
these
feel like
people are?
Spice just has ridiculous stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like you might be like, okay, Verdine gonna be there, so let me get a wig.
I wanted me and Risha to do Erica and
Jill.
Jill. She was on the phone with her boyfriend. I was like, girl,
That's such a funny answer. live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, send me the link, Joshua. All
I
right.
did. It's email. I said I sent it.
He's like, I did my job.
I ain't heard nothing about it.
said it like 5
I ain't
minutes
heard
ago.
nothing About it.
Literally 5 minutes and 28 seconds ago. It's got the timer on.
Got crap in my eyeballs. Hello, how? So what is this? Are we doing live? How we doing this? Is it
The
to
live
the world?
Patreon.
Oh, just live Patreon. And then when is it going to the rest of the world?
Whenever Josh gets it up.
Today. I can't go to that meeting, Kev. Okay. I just wanted to, because you never responded, so I just want to make sure you heard
I
it.
didn't?
No, it's okay.
Were you on the phone?
No, it was over text because I said it twice and I still didn't get a response. So I just wanted
That's
to.
why I thought we were doing live.
Yeah.
I thought that was the answer to it.
Because then Liz said Monday again, and then I got confused, and then Angel got confused, and then I said no, I think it's Wednesday, and then it was still nothing.
Do you want to do this live?
No.
Will that help you?
No.
Oh.
No.
You think we gonna get ourselves killed?
No. I mean, I don't. Either way, I have to edit a version and then get the audio up because the audio is what's important that goes up
Do
today.
you think that would help your Patreon grow if we went live though? For people to see, like.
Nah, because then they would be in the chat too, though.
Right, that's
Any-
what I mean.
For that reason alone, I don't
You
want
can't
it.
do it.
I mean, I can, but it just be.
It'd be
when I
too.
go
It's
live,
already
it's
too much for.
many niggas. And it'd be all deaf people pissing me off.
And then Kat
If
is.
anything, I'll say Patreon is getting this on Wednesday. People who are late.
They're getting this. Well, they're still getting it early.
Yeah. Nah, I don't want to go live.
Okay.
Listen. If you don't want to go live.
Something happened along the way. You could also post it tomorrow. Audio Boom, I found out it's not. It doesn't have to get there the day of.
They don't be checking like that,
They don't.
man.
I can't believe y'all thought that. If my podcast is on Audio Boom, y'all should know. It's just get it up there.
No, but we just used to because Audio Boom used to be the only pennies that we got for the show, so we were like, let's not interrupt that streamline income.
All the pennies I get for is this gonna cause an argument? But I'm like, you all gonna get it sometime this week. All right.
No,
Okay. Even though actually with the actual audio, it always goes up on Wednesday, but that video,
Yeah.
it just all depends. You know.
Well, Kev, I'll let you make that decision then.
I really want you at this production meeting because I don't want this show to be created without your input along the way.
I would very much appreciate that opportunity and valuation of my said word. So,
Yeah,
okay.
You can put up Audio Boom tomorrow. You don't have to. I'm never as concerned about the audio. You can just rip the audio and throw it up because it's just to fulfill the thing. All the majority of our ads are coming from but you can get it up whenever you get it up. I already told YouTube that it's gonna be late.
YouTube?
Yeah, on my community page.
Oh.
I said, hey. the
I was
episode's
like,
gonna
you
be late.
email. I was like, right. I was like, hold on. How you just got to direct to the tube, number one.
Be like, okay. Now,
No, I'm talking about the YouTube
Angel
audience.
and I looked at you the exact same. Like, I'm sorry.
like, I just
The Google.
the YouTube, I had to let them know they were expecting it. They said, now, Kev, I know what you're down. Where's your content?
Because today is normally the day. Oh man.
Something happened along the way.
Come
Did
on.
you watch the whole thing?
I came in a whole hour late and left 20 minutes early.
It was 4 hours long.
I probably left an hour early, actually. I forgot that it was on, and I walked up in there. That's what it felt like. I said, how much I missed? They were like, the whole first half. I was like, all right, the second half is going to be fire.
They have so many songs.
I know.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm debating on saying this live. Some of the songs, I was listening to the Essentials. I didn't even know were the Isley Brothers.
Let me tell you, I'm not an Isley Brother. I was never an Isley Brother like fan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, maybe I am.
You didn't know? I didn't. First of all, they released music for so long. 1950. The people who made Shout and Voyage to Atlantis sound like two separate groups. Those are two very different styles of music.
I truly, it's just like, I mean, this is a horrible comparison, but it's the only comparison I have. I was at BET something when they do the thing over the summer, and it was a concert.
BET Experience? The BET Live?
Yeah, something like that. And they brought up Trey Songz, and I was like, ugh, so not a Trey Songz fan. And then they started playing his songs. I was like, but I like this one though. But in this one too, and this one, and by the time I got to the fifth one, I was like, "Am I a Trey Songz fan?"
He's got
I didn't like him.
like 09 to 2012. He had a little run.
Yeah. He
Or
had
no.
a little run.
Was it 2012 to 20?
He's
2015.
almost synonymous with the beginning of my stand-up comedy career because when he started, the band played Bottoms Up every show. Trey, I'd be like, yo, and then the DJ would play the live version. And I was just like, I mean, I wasn't tripping because the song was popping.
Right.
So,
Rum.
No, Nate.
nobody, Nicki Minaj ain't been doing nothing lately.
Man, she stopped selling, and she's like, why am I getting angry at this Cardi B girl? And then she just disappeared. She said, I'm going to be, I don't know if they're married.
No, she's not married. Well, no, she is.
You know who I'm talking about?
Nicki, married to that pedophile.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I didn't know he was a pedo.
Oh no.
Who?
She done called a man Pedialyte. Oh no. Y'all got my unit on because up underneath here is the struggle. So if y'all see the lace, I don't care because I just plopped it on here for today. For this good getting up morning. And that great getting up morning when I rise. Yeah. Oh my God.
I was on that,
These ain't new mics.
these are the same
Chris
mics.
Simpson. These are the same ones.
Something happened along the way.
Yeah.
Earth, wind, and fire.
I'm from Cleveland. Well, thank you, Kelly. Listen, I feel
Yesterday
28
was all we had.
plus 12. Come on.
Oh, after the love was gone. After you let me go.
Oh, no. I didn't lock in there.
Don't try to harmonize with me, Angel. I pick my keys as the notes come.
No, it wasn't all you. It was me. I didn't lock in there.
Carmen Comedy, Nick Carthen's wife, Carthen's
Uh-huh.
wife. She said she has a big face.
She do.
She did that. She came up my stories. I said that's a lot of face right there. That is.
Oh, yeah. Her
She said
cheeks
face
go
make her
past.
feel like it's bigger. She's bigger than she really is,
Yes.
and it is true.
Yeah. Her cheeks go past her
Oh.
her head. Like
Her brow?
Dude,
Oh no, she is really I think they're cute. She has really big cheeks, so they go past her like skull, which makes her face even bigger.
her faster skull.
Listen, I understand the
Skull
whole
Island.
I understand all when there's bigness up here.
I was gone.
I understand because I'm there. This wig is not all the way on because my head is too big for it. It should be like all the way to the back of my neck. It's stopping right
Cut a
here.
little piece and let it out like
They
like a
got
tailor.
like they got like mediums, larges, and XLs.
They do. I mean,
You got to get your for my units. You send them your measurements, and they
Measurements.
fit better.
yeah.
That's why my units got better as the day
So
went
it's-
on.
it's
Because I
like-
sent her my
Your
here,
measurements.
here,
Yeah, you got to.
here, and then she made it for my head.
So it's like renting a suit.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a
By the
suit
way,
for
I'm
your
gonna
head.
get me some custom suits.
Oh, well, all right. I feel like your suits are already custom, though.
They were absolutely off the rack.
I mean, I know, but when they get on to you, they
Oh,
look
yeah.
custom.
I got that type of body.
I got that type of body. They look different than what they would look on somebody else. But you were flexing in the Hawaii.
Tony was like, "Why are you wearing these things?" I was like, "Well, I'm on the Hawaiian beach, baby.
Yeah,
You got to be the vibe."
Listen, let me go on vacation. I'm an active fool. I have been ready, born ready. Let's go.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kev on stage. She's
That chick angel.
That chick angel, another MF bang.
Smash that notification. You
Bang.
gonna watch this podcast late because it's
Smash
already
that
the day it's
MF
supposed to come out and it ain't out yet.
Like button.
But Patreon is watching live.
They are.
Hello, stage crew. Good morning. Hello, Angel. Hello, Joshua.
Hello.
Real
Nick.
quick announcement
Church announcements.
before we get started.
Oh
Oh yeah, we going on too. We going on that old road, and the tickets are already available. But But where? On Patreon.
Ah.
Oh yeah, Patreon got first dibs.
Yes.
Because
As they
these
should.
are limited capacity
Amen.
seating in these clubs, and it just felt right
Of
to
course.
record the Patreon.
Patreon.
So all the dates that are available on sale are on Patreon. Giving Patreon about a week head start. On the regular world, I sent it to my web designer. I said, "Don't you put this up for a week is out. You hear me? Give them Patreon about a pay period and a half. Get them tickets." And the rest of the world, once Patreon has had their chance. Now Patreon, if y'all don't get them now and they get sold, I ain't gonna tell y'all no. Ain't gonna make me no never mind because these is half. Some are half of the club.
no,
So if
my
it's at
God.
150, it ain't nothing but 75.
No, listen.
So, and they were selling out at 150, 200, 300.
Come on. Come on.
So wait till the end of the, let me tell you what, wait till the end if you want. Wait till the end if you want.
Don't do
And
it.
don't be asking me when I'm coming back to your city because I just came. I just came. So Patreon, it's the most recent post before this thing, or post or two. Go and get your tickets. Rest of the world.
ticket.
These are the things you missed out on Patreon. You made your choice.
Yeah.
Now, let us begin the show.
Look, real quick. I've got finally
Go to her single, Joshy.
Single.
desk
Angel.
art. From a stage wing, Hanako Johnson. This is Ava DuVernay. Ava DuVernay.
The.
And she's sitting here on my desk. Don't worry, there's going to be tons of black women here.
Oh, is that the goal?
I don't know.
Right now, you just got some ketchup on the behind your laptop.
No, you don't. Oh, the Heinz.
There we go.
Leave it there until you get some decoration.
This is not part of my decorations, but we starting. We finally getting some more black women in here. But go ahead. Let's get to the first thing on the docket.
Angel got camera keys.
I got all the things. This is my decoration.
She's at the house.
Oh man. So anyway, Earth, Wind, and Fire had the verses of all verses.
Man.
First thing I want to say, listen, people were upset. Oh, Triller don't take. They go, selling it to Apple, and I used to like it on Instagram. Listen, having Ronald Isley and them try to play music to their
Oh my
phone,
gosh, would have
that
been
verses
terrible.
would have been a week long. Verses would have been a week long. I loved the production value. It was like a doggone chill, chat and sit.
Yeah.
Then they said, we gonna get up and perform.
Yeah.
One thing that was funny to me, Steve Harvey. Collectively, the world was like, hush.
Right.
Steve,
Shut
listen,
up.
Angel, I know I posted this. I don't know if you saw it because of the algorithm.
You talking about
This-
the woman with who was like, ugh.
This side.
Oh.
The funniest thing is that's Steve Target demo.
Yeah.
And she did not want to hear it.
Right.
As a host, I watched it. I said,
You got to know what they came to see.
you got to look at who they came to see.
It ain't you, Steve Harvey. Okay.
That's what I learned when I hosted that Greek step show at University of Washington. They don't care.
They didn't come
They
to
just
see
wanted
you.
to stroll, step, wear their jackets. It ain't about me.
Not
It
at
is
all.
about them. Steve, we love you. Mm-hmm. I like the stories, but
But you know what? Even if Steve knew he wouldn't care, he probably would have went even longer into the stories. Oh, y'all think I ain't gonna talk? I'm up here with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind.
These opportunities don't come often, so I'm gonna tell them how they affected my life.
Listen. First of all, I was watching intermittently on a beach in Hawaii. And then I just was like, I can't do this. I can't do it all. Went and swam in the ocean, kayaked, came back. That verse was on for another 2 hours. I said, y'all still up here? Steve Harvey, somebody tweeted, here come Steve, I hate rap. Another I hate rap story. When I did listen, the part I caught, he was like, oh, I went down and got me the record.
Yes.
I had $5.
Yes.
The record $3.95 full weight with tax. Okay, went down and was visiting. I got me a hamburger. Okay, the fact that the record was much more than the meal was crazy.
Right.
I had some odd cents left, so the record was $4. The hamburger was 37 cents. It was crazy. Went down to the girl's dorm. We ain't had no cell phone. Couldn't call and let her know I was here. sat down, waited for it. You know, back then we waited for it.
Right.
People were like, after the love is gone.
No, right. Yes,
Please play after the love is gone. But honestly, Angel, I ain't gonna hold you. If that was me, and it was like an artist I grew up loving,
Oh, you're.
That's what I'm
what y'all
saying.
gonna do to tell me? What y'all gonna do? If it was me hosting Anita Baker, you know, her versus you know,
First of all, you would get assassinated
Shaka
that day.
Khan. The
You would
black
get-
community as a
You
whole.
would get actually assassinated, like no longer here. You would all of a sudden see red dots showing up. People would be like, what we're not about to do is witness this happen.
It'd be Tony Baker's one of his villain characters calling
Yes.
in the hit.
Grimwood.
Grimwood.
Yes.
But no, if it was like me hosting, I mean they already did it, but like, well, Kirk and Fred did it. So if it was like Mary and Ty Tribbett, people who I had the same type of connection of memories, or if it was like Toby and Xavier Omar, what y'all gonna do? I'm already here.
Right, and I think that's what Steve Harvey felt. Y'all gonna listen to me and my loudness and me smoking and all this, me reminiscing about my life, because guess what? Y'all gonna stay here and wait until you hear the song you want to hear.
It was just like Gladys and Patty. This is old. So when Steve was like, "This is what old heads do," and Ron was like, "Listen, people wanted to dance.
It was past their bedtimes. You could tell,
It was
man.
4 hours, Joshua.
They needed to take their evening meds.
Yes, they were like,
and they wasn't gonna play September until the last
Man.
Oh yeah,
hurrah.
yeah.
Now, me and Angel was going to, I said I wasn't going to talk about this live, but whatever, blacks. I ain't going to hold you. I didn't know how many of the Isley Brothers songs were the Isley Brothers.
Really?
What you said.
Shout, know that song, heard it a million times. I wasn't like, oh, that's that Isleys.
Definitely didn't think it.
I was just like, man, I didn't realize, first of all, this is what I knew, but I didn't know how much. Hip hop music. The doggone Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Bruh.
How many samples?
All of
Even
them.
the Isleys, too.
No, well, I just stopped.
Oh.
But Earth, Wind,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fire. Listen to this stat here, Joshua, because you know about the hip hops. This is how many times they were sampled. The Isley Brothers. This is an insane amount. 911 samples.
Jeez.
274 covers. 10 remixes. Earth, Wind, and Fire, 696 samples,
they are
259 covers.
That is
Just
crazy.
fine.
That is
They are
crazy.
eating
You know how
just
much
fine.
money that is?
Every quarter,
Well, you
their
know what? No,
royalty.
no.
Oh, my God.
You remember in the beginning days of hip hop, people were sampling without paying anything.
Oh, you're right. This is just official sample.
Yes, so no telling. Or if it's not official samples, then they might not be getting paid on all those like they should be. But yeah, they have so many hits that most people don't even realize are associated with them because it's another artist that then put something else on top of it.
Absolutely. I was looking at the doggone time. Shout 1959.
Yes.
And like Voyage to Atlantis, them could be two complete, like that was a different style of music.
Yes.
There was like,
Kick my head up and
you feel something different listening to that music. There was so much like raw emotion and pain, and they were on all the drugs.
That's a song I knew. I didn't know the title of it.
Okay.
You these are Black DNA songs.
You hear that run, and it's you already know what's coming.
Oh, listen. Not only music samples, movies. These doggone songs are in so many black movies.
It sets the mood that quick.
What you hear? You say, hey, what you talking? You don't know nothing about this here.
But listen, the music was great. But why did Ron look like a whole meal? A whole
I'm not doing
buffet.
I'm not
I
doing
was
this.
like, wait a minute. Is this Mr. Biggs, Ron? I was so confused because I was like, now who is this Papa Smurf over here with this cane singing? Who is this? And I was like, that can't be the one that was singing to R. Kelly trapped in a goddamn closet. I was like, now come on and let age do you right.
Listen, Melissa I had never seen her look at a man that way. Now she all got something about that salt and pepper beard. Ronald Isaac came out there with that white beard. I said, "What?" She said, I said, "What is this? What is here?" She loves old men, gray and black. He came out with the cane, and there's just a certain swagger, old black man.
I mean, he came out there with dressed like a Louis Vuitton luggage bag. Oh, come on. He was looking right. Smooth still, too. New teeth was looking great. I said, come on.
Hold on.
I don't know if that was his original hairline, but it still looked good on him. Still look good. Better than this with this lace front look on me right now.
It's all right. What you got, Josh? I'm sending you this picture. Do not forget to post this.
Text it.
I'm texting to you right now. I want to remind everybody, all y'all women out there, I want to remind you of what Ron looked like. This is the Ron y'all supposed to know. Okay? I'm going to see if I can show Patreon.
Show me, because that's what I'm used to. That's why I said that's not the same person.
This the Ron you used to know. This what I need y'all to recognize.
He looked like he sell fake jewelry in the mall. That's what that man looked like. That was not the man, the 79-year-old man that showed up at Versus with that beard. I mean, he said it outright.
He listen. She ain't never said Zaddy.
You were like, what?
He was looking real Zaddy-ish.
He did. I was like, this cannot be the Ron Isley that I am aware of. This can't be.
That's Ronald Isley.
Listen.
They got a
that's
Ernie.
Ronnie.
That's
that ain't even Ronald Isley. That's hi, Ronnie.
Ernie Isley has a daughter who sings, Alex Isley. Mm-hmm. I met her at I was at PJ Morton's piano recording thing, and he had all these amazing artists, and she has beautiful voice. She's also on Tiny Desk, has a great Tiny Desk quarantine version. Singing is just it's a family thing. They had a man named O'Kelly Isley. That was a brother there. If that ain't a black name, now there goes Ronald. They got the Ernie over there. They got O'Kelly Isley.
O'Kelly is random.
O'Kelly is my dad's last name. William O'Kelly.
O'Kelly.
They said, I'm going to call you O'Kelly with the first. Manuel and Hudson and Philip Hudson, they got a brother named O'Keefe.
Oh, people just get real creative.
That's just black. Now you got Manuel, you got Philip, you got Matthew, you got the older brother, that O'Keefe.
That seemed Irish. That seemed like we jumped over to something that we didn't belong in.
Man, we belong everywhere.
Apparently, because I got a Anthony Ricardo for an uncle.
Anthony Ricardo?
You heard it. We call him Uncle Smokey.
That is the blackest thing ever. First, his real name is Anthony Ricardo.
Anthony Ricardo Barr.
That's an alias. He had a past.
Uncle Smokey. Yeah. He definitely don't look like no Anthony or Ricardo is anywhere in his blood. But my grandmother loved I Love Lucy.
No. She named her after Ricky Ricardo?
Come on now.
Wow.
Come on. What's wrong with it? If we could do O'Kelly's, but what were you about to say? Singing is a gift?
It's a family thing.
I think you can. I do still believe you can learn to sing well. I do. It's the truth. I think with hard work, anybody can learn how to sing well.
This is Ratatouille. Everybody can cook.
But no, some people are born with it and it comes naturally. Some people have to study it. Like, I'm studying on Skillshare how to do graphic design because I am not good at it at all. I have Marcus on there learning how to edit because, again, something that we're not naturally good at, but that doesn't always matter, especially if you're willing to put in the time. And Skillshare makes it so easy for you to do it for inexpensive.
Does it?
It does.
It sure does, don't it, Angel?
It makes it so easy to learn. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and support from fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you for real growth. They have so many amazing classes, and what's great is that they have classes that are recommended by Skillshare. So, there's a lot of classes to choose from, and you might be like, well, which class do I feel is worth it? You might feel some type of way and don't know like which direction to go in. Well, Skillshare makes it easy. There's one class that I really want to check out, and it's leveling up on Adobe Illustrator, and it's with Adobe Illustrator and graphic designer Sophia Yeshi, who is a woman of color. And they also have another one of transforming your doodles into Instagram face filters.
Nice.
Like you would be surprised at what you can learn on Skillshare, and we want you all to give it a try. There's nothing better than getting better. Accomplishing growth is extremely satisfying. Do something today that you couldn't do yesterday with classes designed for real life. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when you compare it to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So this is what we want you to do. Because Skillshare is a sponsor of this episode. We want you to explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/SK and get a free premium a free trial of a premium membership. That is Skillshare.com/SK. And we thank Skillshare for being such a wonderful sponsor of Here's the Thing.
Thank you, Skillshare. Patreon audience is saying, how does Kev not see it coming? Because I don't check the ads first to make sure that I am just in conversation. And Angel is a liar as a person.
I can be.
She's an amazing actress, and I just be like, we be talking, and I be forgetting. I don't be looking at the time when Josh tells her it's an ad, so that's why. And also, I remember I must have said Ron Isley's daughter was Alex, but it's Ernie's daughter. I thought I said
you
that.
said it. You said Ernie's at
I
first.
did say
You
Ernie?
might have switched it in the middle of the story, but to start the story, you said.
Okay, because definitely Ernie's daughter. But anyway, check out her tiny desk. Beautiful. Matter of fact, since we get demonetized every time. Anyway.
Why not, man? They hate us here.
This ain't her tiny desk. This is PJ Morton featuring Alex Isley. Just a little bit of a remake of one of the songs he already did with Yebba. And I want you to hear the voice. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. What PJ Morton is? Not gospel.
He did it with somebody else. That same song with somebody else.
Yes, he did.
He keeps doing this song with other people.
That's how he runs the check.
PJ, give these girls a new song.
Yeah, no, do it again, but with this person. Here it is. How Deep Is Your Love featuring Alex Isley.
He really is.
But it's piano version. She has such a beautiful, light, airy voice.
That's what I figured. Even though I don't know.
And the moment that you wonder I wanna feel you in my arms again.
Here go PJ.
And you come to me on the summer breeze. Give me warm your love, then you softly leave. And until you how deep is your love?
Woo, girl! Let me hush. I don't want to Steve it up.
Oh, yeah. Come on,
It is.
You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my darkest, deepest hour. You're my savior when I fall.
God bless her.
You may not think that I care for you when you know down inside I really do. And it's me you need to show how deep is your love.
I've been saying this
I
song
really
twice.
mean to love you.
I'll tell you after.
Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down. When they all should let us be, we belong to you, man. How deep
Come on.
is your love?
Oh,
The
girl!
fact that she chose that.
That's what I'm saying. She came from the bottom of
Yeah.
that one, Angel.
She said, I'm going to go down here.
And I'm going to go, because I've been going top down.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go bottom up.
Yes. Come on, one more time.
You hear my claps? These are mine, so you know which ones. That's me.
Because you were there.
I was in this room.
You were tired too. You're off a flight. Where were we coming from? I forgot.
Tokyo. I don't went straight here.
That was right before the panty.
Come on, they should. One more time.
I would have been crying in there.
So beautiful.
Welled up. She was on Insecure, wasn't she?
Huh?
She was on Insecure, wasn't she? I think she was one of the artists performing on the one. She was a featured artist on one of the episodes in the soundtrack, and then I want to say she was performing in that festival scene.
Possibly. So that's that baby. That's Ernie baby.
Alex Isley.
Now I don't want to do this, but I want to.
Oh, here we are, Kev. We're already here.
So Tony Baker put me onto this show called Invincible, which is a graphic novel animated show on Prime Video. Low key, Prime. They got a thing or two.
You were talking about them real cash crazy.
I was, but they went and got the boys on there, and I like the boys. They got a good soccer thing on there that I watched.
The show?
I don't remember what it's called.
I'm listening. Soccer.
But Rihanna J, who is a friend of the potty,
Friend of the pod.
one of her songs was on there. Rihanna J has been doing this thing on Instagram. I've been meaning to post this. She is such a doggone talented songwriter. This dude on TikTok plays music, and then he's just like, duet me. She writes 1-minute songs on TikTok over and over. She has one of my favorite voices. I'm going to play a couple because this is our podcast. And part of our podcast is introducing people to amazing music.
Okay. I didn't even
So I'm
know.
just going to play. These are all original songs.
Text you and tell you I need ya. Then I regret it. Oh shit, you read it. Forget it. I'm sorry, ignore me. Going like all of your pictures.
Hey.
Wishing that I could be with ya. Damn, she's so lucky. Pretty and funny. Big dummy. I'm sorry, ignore me.
That's a Valentine's Day
Come on.
song. She has like 5 of these.
I wish you would call for no reason. I wish you would tell me she's leaving. I wish you weren't kidding. I wish you made loving me your new religion. Watched it 1,000 times. I stopped rewind. I wish you could see it. Wish I could hold you and keep you like secrets. I say I hate you. I wish I could mean it. I'm getting desperate. I'm writing, deleting, and editing messages. We know where it's headed. It's over. Let's dead. Now I got it. I saw it coming long ago. I'm a prophet. So you don't love me anymore. At least you're honest. I've been begging not to go. I promise.
What's her name again?
Rihanna J.
You
Rihanna
gave me.
J.
I don't
Can you put it here, Josh?
I was going to. What I
used to flood
I know what you want to do.
I'll tell you after, so I don't interrupt the clip too much.
other shit over. It is outside the door. What am I left with? Sudden emptiness inside of my chest. Fucking bitterness that I can't digest. I digress. Come get your mess.
RAYANAJAY.
If I get him an aux cord, then we can't hear the music in the room. So that's
So hush is what he's saying. Joshy Gons put me onto her personally. You ain't been doing the Joshy Gons
I did one like 2 weeks ago. For Patreon.
only. You put it up on Patreon.
Yeah, I did an episode from home.
You did.
Her name is spelled RAYANAJAY.
Rihanna J. But anyway, her song was used in
Somebody
the show.
says she sounds like Janae.
Ooh.
Let me explain the difference.
Ooh.
Let me explain the difference. While there is a softness that definitely can seem similar, there is a vocal acrobatic and I think melodic choice that I have never heard Janae choose to do. What's that girl Ashley that you did the thing?
Ashley J.
Is that her name, Ashley J? The girl.
That she sang with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ashley J. She's somebody else who does the soft voice thing, but Ashley J hears stuff that the average person can't hear as far as in composing a melody, where you're just like, oh, how'd you know to go over there? And then how did you get back here? That I personally have never heard Janae do. And that's the big difference. You can't just be soft with a pretty voice. You also have to wow me in another area. And that's what this Rihanna, that's what Alex Isley did in that song. That's what Ashley J does. I mean, y'all could tell me that.
She hit a little melody when she said, you got to eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah. I was like, I've never heard anyone speak of booty eating in such a beautiful, pretty way.
Listen, we love Janae Aiko here on the potty. Friend of the potty.
Close friend.
Matter of fact, her new single is here.
That's exactly what it is.
She's never gonna unblock me.
That's what it is.
If you're not gonna unblock me, we're gonna continue to do this. At this point, when I realized I was blocked on Instagram too, I said this show must go on.
I'm so tired.
Huh, Josh?
Ooh,
It's your girl, Josh. That's your girl.
I'm big tired.
She literally makes music around these sound frequencies, and y'all are making a joke of it. It's
Sound frequency.
Speaking of soft and airy and beautiful, get that new single from Janae called Love Her.
she makes the song off that woman sighing on the Steve Harvey thing. She's like, got it.
That's how she sampled it.
Yes.
Speaking of perfect voice, did y'all see that Tab got a calm story?
Come on.
Can you think of a better partnership?
I literally screamed when I saw it because I was like, this zone
She
of
could have
genius.
her own
this.
app.
Josh,
She could.
the fact that people tagging Calm, this is what we be telling people. The
That's
people
I
are
got
the
Weight
reason.
Watchers. That's because of the people.
Yeah, I've been watching my weight go up, by the way, this year. I was in Hawaii like, who are you, chunky boy?
And
Kel-
listen,
Kel-
But
was
also
on-
being
Kel
in
was on
Hawaii,
weight-
be like, if I was Polynesian, I'd be regular.
Right. You were on the
Maybe
Weight
it's wrong.
Watcher.
I was watching. Sometimes you gotta watch it go up.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I said, that is a match made in heaven.
it is. I was like, oh my gosh.
And at the doggone marketing, and then at the end, it just goes, hello there. I was like, I'm sleepy right now, ain't it? Read me a bedtime story, Sam.
It's amazing. And then even, first of all, the picture. If y'all didn't see the picture, I said, now what is this bedroom eyes you giving us, Tab? What is this?
Bedroom eyes is such a black phrase.
Because that's what she was giving. I was like, now, ma'am, them eyes is for your husband only.
She had that soft look.
Oh, she.
Come on, Tab. Is that Tab or Prince?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Josh, put it in there, Joshy. Now look at the
Look
Tab.
at that. She like, you ready to go to bed? Oh? Ooh, what we doing, Tab?
That's NAACP Image Award
Winner.
Tab.
Okay.
By the way, NAACP sent me my nomination little plaque.
Did they?
They said you was nominated.
You
sent
like,
me
here you
They
go.
do that for Grammys too.
with the gold. I didn't
yeah.
know.
Is
Yeah,
it
if you-
gold? Is it
It
look
got
nice?
the little outline
Little
of
gold
the
trim.
gold.
You gotta throw that up.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
if I
that
don't get
was
the
it.
award, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put the little, sticker, not sticker, but like
The mat?
certificate.
Certificate.
Listen, before you get the trophy, you got to get some of them.
Listen, I ain't mad. I'm about to order my YouTube push play button.
Oh yeah,
I'm about to order it.
I
I'm
wouldn't
so
have that to
excited.
this day if Melissa didn't get it.
I can't wait.
Andrew got 100,000 subscribers.
Listen,
Hey,
I will take this wig off and throw it, but I
Oh no.
I am so excited. I am so excited. So excited.
last thing on the Isley versus Spice Adams, Afion, Godfrey.
Dear God.
How
Dear God.
how are you able to do basically improv sketch comedy live? And this is what I feel like is Saturday Night Live's biggest problem.
Mm-hmm.
The internet gives people speed a television show just cannot have.
Exactly.
They don't have these guys working there anyway. But even if they did, it would be the next week.
Right.
And because of the internet, by then 3-4 things have happened.
So many jokes have already ran that you can no longer do now because somebody else already did the joke.
Everybody did them. the moment it was happening, and TV can't keep up. Spice and Afion having the clothes.
That is crazy.
Just
Wigs.
already having the Spice had that in his. He went.
Right.
Ah.
Babe, grab me that silver fit.
Why did he have that already?
Because he's a fool. He's a whole fool. It was so good. First of all, Godfrey Steve Harvey impression was impeccable.
It is so. Did you see his original one on his show?
No.
You didn't hear the Godfrey's original. I'm sorry, y'all got a little cussing in it. This was good too. This was great. But the original one, I can't believe you ain't heard this.
No.
White lady. No, that was dating Pete Davidson.
Ah.
Kate Beckinsale. What are you? Kate Beckinsale. What movie? You were asking. You were asking, we answered, and you're like, what the fuck? No.
Okay, just skip it till it starts, Josh.
He jumped at the mic. I just said. Wait, Kate Beckinsale. She was. So he was in. Steve Harvey like, I'm gonna look at that answer. Survey said. Why is this nigga always surprised? Nigga, you know what they said. That shit. Him. Oh man. No.
Now he about to get into it.
He be like, what your ass say? I mean, your ass. I mean, she said, I said the top fruit. She said, oh, hell no. She said, oh. She was like, I'm just saying, y'all, let's go to the board. I'm going to read that one more goddamn time.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
He's so good.
It's so good.
It is. I would have never known that Godfrey did a good. I was like, how did
I
they
don't
know
think
he would
he
do?
knew it until that moment.
It's so good.
That's like a little bit over a year ago. But I was watching. I'm like, man, people be talented.
Yeah. Godfrey is
People
definitely talented.
they had like 15K in their live. Like they got pictures. It's just like, how y'all did that now?
They are very quick in the fact that they are coming up with their bits, coming up with how they want to approach it as they are having to watch it live is the part that I just think is a skill that most people can't master.
Skillshare or just
We already did it. We already
Okay,
did Skillshare.
did they
I know.
put two
I
ads
love,
in?
one thing I love to do on here because people are waiting for my transition, which makes it no longer fun because y'all will be like, it's time. It's time. I like to throw out words for other ads.
'Cause I'm just like,
I'll be like, with the Skillshare, sometimes you got to talk. You need space to talk. I say stuff like that on purpose.
it needs talk space. Better help. Penis, blue chew.
What is going on?
Milk, magic spoons.
Yeah, what is that?
But anyway,
It was good, though.
It was a great time. I feel like one thing I love so much about Earth Wind and
Wind, uh-huh.
and the Isley Brothers, black people be knowing that music. The age group of people who were watching that was a lot, and also you can see how our music is like layered upon layer.
Yeah.
Right? You have gospel. For the most part, it's the layer that you might not even realize. Like jazz chords, blues chords, they're nothing but gospel chords. You just play, they jazzy it up. So, and that's what a lot of our 90s R&B, those singers it's layered on gospel.
Oh, they all start in the church.
All start in the church. So that gives you Jasmine Sullivan from Coco, from Karen Clark, like so many even artists that aren't even gospel built their sound around gospel singers.
Absolutely.
Ray Charles got his big break just flipping gospel music into secular music. So you have that, and then hip hop was sampling so much of this music, not just Earth, Wind, Fire, but like all that whole 70s, because that was the music that you were listening to, that your parents were listening to.
Right.
So then you're like, oh, I know my mom liked this song. Let me put that. And that's one of the crazy things about getting older is the original song we knew, right, being flipped. So Jasmine Sullivan has that. What's that one song? That Take Six.
Ooh, that fire, let it burn.
Let It Burn. Jasmine Sullivan's Let It Burn is Take Six.
Ready, baby's yours. I'll give you everything. Ready or not?
That's it.
All that I got, baby's yours. I'll give
So here's
you
Jasmine Sullivan, Let It Burn. Cause this flipped me out, and I was like, I know this song.
This is my. Come on. Ooh. Come on.
Oh, after 7. It's after 7. I think it.
Listen, it's a number, and we're doing something
We
with
said
it.
Take 6 after 7.
Come on, that Raz. Think of how to love. That's right. Hey.
Her Tiny Desk version of this.
Cold night, least expect it. Ooh, and you can't reject it. Ooh, that crazy little feeling. Come on. That's love. Come on, girl. Go into the basement.
She went down to the basement, turned that heat on, and she just started singing from there. What you always doing that turn that incinerator on when you were down in that basement?
Listen.
I heard you.
Burn. Let it burn.
Okay, now this is after 7, Ready or Not.
I listen to them back to back all the time because it's such a good mood.
Play it, Apple Music.
I know sometimes
Apple.
it be playing games.
Apple.
Hey, come on, huh? Hey, what you need? Come on, yes. Ooh, I'll give you everything.
You can tell
Come
it
on.
just a little speed up or slow down, pitch up, pitch down.
Listen, get them shoulders going. The mountain. Yes. Well, come on. And what? And all that you wish for, and even more.
Don't it feel good to you, Angel?
Listen.
Angel.
Come on. Now sure. On the higher sea, nothing will discourage me. I'll pray that you.
I am now in the back of my mom's car. In my life. With the window down in the back of that Datsun.
Yes. It's yours. I'll give you every. Somebody calling you?
Scammer.
Say hello.
No, remember what happened last time today.
Say hello.
Hello, do you live at?
Man,
Oh, y'all missed it, you guys.
It's at my whole address.
Kevin picked up on a scammer. First of all, yelled at her, no, and then she was like, hello? Hello? Kevin was like, oh my God, it's a black woman. I am so sorry. He's like, I'm so sorry. She was like, are you the Kevin Fredericks that lives at 1223 Rodeo Drive? And the link was live, y'all. We had to throw away the link.
Let's just crumble that one up. And
we had to hack into YouTube, tear YouTube
Kev
down.
called YouTube.
Being smart. He had her. I was like, just take her off a speakerphone. Instead, he hung up on her.
I did. I was scared.
He said, you say hello, and I say hello fresh. And we thank them for being the second sponsor of this podcast. Let me tell y'all something. HelloFresh is the business, okay? When you are someone that is busy like me, busy like Kev, or just busy like yourself, and you really want to be able to eat quality meals and not spend all of your hard-earned money. Come on, I'm still at the Steve Harvey in Earth, Wind & Fire. They're just singing with that Murney. With HelloFresh, you get pre-measured, fresh ingredients, mouth-watering, seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. HelloFresh lets you skip those trips to the grocery store because I don't like them.
What is that?
It is just,
I
it
was finna go
feels
up in the Ralphs and
barbaric.
be like, chicken breast, what aisle?
No. And makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Okay. I have used HelloFresh multiple times. And when I tell you, I don't have any creativity in the kitchen anymore. All my creativity is used for actual content.
Absolutely.
So, like, as soon as I get in the kitchen, it's like, we were doing peanut
You
butter
ain't
jelly.
got to do. You know what? My wife been telling me this thing: hire your deficiencies.
Come on.
So let somebody else be creative in the kitchen. Let somebody
Amen.
else pick the recipe and deliver the food. All you got to now you can read, Angel.
I can.
You can follow a recipe.
I can.
And let somebody else think about that. What's for dinner? HelloFresh. Tell me. Oh, pad thai on the day. Oh, that's all right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's all right with me. Ain't got to spend a little money.
Little Murney. HelloFresh offers 10 to 20 minute meals, low prep recipes, and quick breakfasts and lunches. Perfect for your busy day. With 25 plus recipes to choose from each week, there's something for everyone to enjoy. All recipes are designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure delicious simplicity. Over 4 out of 5 HelloFresh customers say HelloFresh helps them lead a healthier lifestyle with delicious low-calorie, carb-smart, and vegetarian options available each week. So they got something for all of y'all. Whatever you're trying to do right now in your life, they got it for you. This is what we want you to do. Go to HelloFresh.com/12SK
12SK.
and use the code 12SK
12SK.
for 12 free meals, including free shipping. Come on, somebody. Go to HelloFresh.com /12SK
12SK.
and use the code 12SK
12SK.
for 12 free meals, including free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. But we're not done.
We're not done.
Okay, listen, guys. Y'all see me in the merch.
A little bit of merchy.
Y'all see me in the stage crew.
A little bit of stage crewy.
Okay. Y'all also know that Kev is running an entire conglomerate. Okay. So you know he ain't the one that's over here trying to figure out what's shipping from where. Melissa ain't the one trying to figure out what's shipping from where because she's also running a whole brand. So who is figuring this out? It's ShipStation.
It's ShipStation doing it for us.
Okay. They are the third sponsor of this wonderful podcast. And let me tell you, in this season in life, it is all about productivity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Angel.
We have so much on our plate. We have to be efficient and we have to be productive. And when it comes to selling your merch, I actually just hooked Josh up with a potential tea that might be coming out with
Fake deep
Fake
tea.
deep.
Oh, yeah.
and you saw he was over here just stressed out trying to get the mugs out to everybody.
Man.
Yeah,
But
he
we not about that
He was
life.
doing this.
We are not about that life. So if you sell stuff online, you're definitely in the right business. More people are shopping online than ever. That means a lot of orders are coming in and a lot of orders you'll need to ship out fast. That's why online sellers like you need ShipStation. No matter how much you sell, ShipStation makes it easy, super easy to manage and ship all your orders from all your sales channels faster, cheaper, and more efficiently. I know Kev and them, they don't do as much merch as y'all used to do, but even now, ShipStation is integral to all the things. You got Melissa with all of her new merchandise, with her
Worthy.
planner, with the I'm Worthy, without
Gammy was wearing it.
excuse.
Big Gammy.
Gammy was wearing
Gammy
it.
Norris was wearing that.
She was.
Adrian Banfield Norris.
Because I mean, we're gonna be having more stuff come out using ShipStation, especially when you have all these channels that are selling it. It helps streamlines. It helps make it into a funnel. So you're pulling stuff from your Etsy store. You're pulling stuff from, the Kev on Stage online store. All these places, right? And it all streamlines through ShipStation.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you're selling. Like I said, Amazon, Etsy, your own websites, ShipStation funnels your orders into a simple interface that you can manage from anywhere, even your cell phone. You'll even get access to amazing discounts from major carriers, including USPS, UPS, and FedEx. Easily compare carriers and choose the best solution every time. It's no wonder ShipStation has more 5-star reviews than any other shipping software. This is what we want you to do. Ship more in less time.
Yes.
Just use our offer code CREW to get a 60-day free trial. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in KREW. That's ShipStation.com and enter the code CREW. Make ship happen.
So I did not know this. Somebody in the Patreon just said that. You know that the Jasmine Sullivan body on, that is a sample.
I can believe it.
I was like, wait, that sounds original. Here's the sample. I was like, this is crazy.
Oh, you are terrible.
This means war.
You asked for this. Whatever's coming next, you walk.
This
You open that door wide open.
means
It was a level playing field before this.
I just helped my friend.
Wasn't there a truce?
I just helped him before the podcast started.
Did you really?
Got this man hooked up so that he could be healthy. And this is what he goes and does.
Okay.
Couldn't be me.
Moving on.
Uh-huh.
Great little verses, great everything. So we don't usually talk about sports that much on the potty, but this is an interesting story that ain't really about
Oh my
sports.
gosh.
Roy Williams retired from the University of North Carolina coaching. They hired a black man, Hubert Davis. Okay?
Hubert.
Big Bert.
Big Hugh. They called him when he was young. They called Big Hugh.
Big Hugh.
So when Big Hugh was having his press conference,
oh my God.
by the way, important note: Big Hugh is the first African American coach of the University of North Carolina's basketball team.
Well, congratulations.
Dean Smith was a big coach. Some other white dude before him. Then they settled on Roy Williams, won a couple national championships. Dean Smith coached Michael Jordan. Big white coach energy. North Carolina's on the East Coast, but it's still the South. They asked Big Hubert about being the first African American head coach in North Carolina's history, and he had this to say.
I'm African American and I'm the head coach here. It's significant. I know that in terms of Division I head coaches all around the country, only 26% of the head coaches for Division I men's basketball are compromised by minorities, specifically African Americans. I know that it is significant that I'm the fourth African American head coach in any sport in the history of the University of North Carolina. I'm very proud to be African American, but I'm also very proud that my wife is white, and I'm very proud that my 3 beautiful, unbelievable kids.
You gotta be in there like, hold on. What?
So, go ahead, Angel.
I was like, why did you, what's it called, blindside? Why did you do that? Why did you do that to us? We did not ask for it. We did not ask for that. It was just like, you talk about all these things that you have accomplished being a black man, and then you're like, why are you proud? Like, love who you love, but what makes you proud that she's white? Like, please explain. Please riddle me this. What makes you proud? Not, I'm proud that my wife has stood by me. I'm proud of everything she's accomplished. I'm proud that she was born white, as if she struggled to become white. Right. She went through a lot of effort. She came out Asian. She came out Asian, and it took a long time for her to cross on over to Caucasian.
And she stormed that Capitol. I'm so proud of her.
So proud.
I'm so proud of her.
So proud. I didn't
January
think she was going to make it, but she did.
I know what happened, Angel. He saw Malcolm and Marie. He said, I ain't going to forget to thank my wife. I seen the macaroni was a whole hour and a half of black and what? White. But because he didn't thank his girlfriend, I'm going to be proud of my white wife. It just, listen, big fan of thanking your wife.
Absolutely.
Being proud of her color
That's
is weird.
exactly how he put it. And I'm proud my wife is white. What?
It's just a weird thing.
It is a weird thing because it's something that I'm like, it's something that you can't put any like quality on as far as in how that has been essential. Like, Like if Marcus said, I'm proud, I would even be irritated if my husband said, and I'm proud that my wife is black. I'd be like, was that like, nigga, it shouldn't have been that hard.
The funny thing about it is on Twitter, they were lighting him up.
Of course.
Somebody said, even white wife Twitter was like, hey, what? It was like he didn't want nobody to find out his wife is white and throw it in his face. So like, let me, before y'all even go digging on my Instagram. Now here's where the internet gets dark. Don't put this up. Y'all want to get this joke, you got to search for it. They found a picture of him and his wife.
Oh, no.
On Twitter. Black girl said, you proud your wife look like Rob Riggle? Now, if you want to get the joke, look at his picture of her. Okay? Hubert and his wife.
Hubert, what's his last name?
Davis. And proud white wife.
Okay, Hubert Davis'
Okay,
wife.
get that picture. Is it them like at a Life Touch thing?
I'm trying to. Where she's got her arm around
Yep.
him.
Now look up who Rob Riggle is, because you probably ain't gonna know him. But when you see Rob Riggle,
oh, the actor. Oh no.
y'all don't.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't put it up, Joshy. If y'all want to get this, you gotta look it up for yourself. Because by then you chose to see this. Because I didn't know Rob Riggle by name.
I didn't either. Everybody
just
knows
seen-
who he is.
You know who he is.
Hoo-yah! Him.
But once I said, why people talking about Rob Riggle? And then I had seen the picture. I said,
Oh no.
oh, why y'all said that?
I would have said Rachel Maddow. They made this woman a whole man. Oh no. People are so mean.
I will not put it up.
Don't you do it.
I won't do
Because
it.
he's proud of his white wife.
I just can't even. It's just like I thought he was about to be like, and I'm proud of my amazing racially ambiguous children. That's what I thought he was about to say. I was like, oh, are we just gonna go down the gamut? I'm very proud of my Latino gardener. I just thought he was just
Gloria
gonna
Dios.
keep. Like, are we just gonna keep going down this path? Sir? And the fact that he not hear it? He just kept going.
Listen, I get it.
You do?
I get it.
Please tell me what you get.
He didn't. Men just be saying stuff,
Is that right?
trying to say the right thing. That was not the right thing. It just came out weird.
It's just like if you don't want to make it a big deal, if you want to be like, because usually people who are married to someone outside of their race, they're like, it is what it is. It's not a big thing. Why put a spot like he picked the Batman spotlight?
Oh my God!
And the sky on it.
He grabbed her. Is that a bus coming? Here you go. I mean, he threw her under and she got hit by the front wheels and the back.
Right.
Another bus was coming. Oh, she's out there in the street already?
Yes.
Let me double up. He threw her under and he wasn't trying to.
I don't know how he wasn't, because that was a sentence that does not come out easily. I'm proud of my wife. That comes out easy.
Yes.
I am proud of myself.
But that's weird though. And that moment, to be proud of your wife for your achievement is weird. To be thankful for your wife's support, helping you get to that achievement, makes sense.
I agree.
So
I
he
agree.
was like, we've been beefing. I have to get her.
She's white.
Woo! Because, guys, I knew that question was coming.
That would have made more sense.
If he would have just got startled,
Yes.
let me just tell y'all what. I know how these good old boys get in North Carolina. I got a white wife. I just want to just get it out.
Talk about the elephant in the room.
Right.
You're an actress. His inner monologue while he's
Terrible.
thinking is like, say my wife is white.
You gotta get it in.
Stop the internet. Stop the internet before it starts. I'm proud of my white wife. No, why would you do it like that? I'm proud of my mixed kids. Racism is dead. Don't.
No.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
I was the 4th African American coach of any sport, and she's white. I'm talking about like Karen White, like oh my God, like she's mixed with nothing.
That was a Get
but
Out
white
snap.
and Hawaii, which is even more white.
Why?
Like,
Oh my God.
it's just, oh.
She's Wahili.
my God.
I just don't. There's so many things that he could have not said it, or he could have just ignored his wife.
Listen,
There's the other thing.
it was like have her be mad at him or face the wrath of the entire internet. And again, even white wife Twitter was like, look, that was weird.
Yeah. They're like,
I
why?
think it was just weird, even if she were black. No matter who, that
It's
phrasing
so
would have
weird.
been weird.
Yes, that was not an easy sentence to come
No.
up with, and so the fact that that's the sentence that came out, like, I actually more so than you remember your recent Keep Your Distance where Dustin was like Nickerson. There's never been a
Yeah.
more important K in history.
Yes, it's such a good joke.
Oh my gosh, it's a great joke. But the fact of the matter is that you're like, okay, I can see why you're saying that you have to be very conscious of how you say this, because that's something that you have to say often. Your last
Yeah.
name, Nickerson. You don't have to say anything about your white wife at all during a press conference. It's not as like, okay, I've got to figure out a way to phrase this because I know that I have to talk about my wife being white. No,
And
we
if you
didn't have to.
In that moment, you don't have to. I don't know. In the history of sports, people don't usually talk about wives as color.
First of all, it's sports, so of course his wife is white. Let's be honest.
Oh boy.
Well, hold on. This is why he said it. Somebody in Patreon said that he had to say this.
Shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
I'm not
That's why he
kidding.
had to.
Shut your white mouth. I mean, 9 times out of 10, though, especially when you get up to coach owner level, if you're
Yeah.
black, we're gonna be more shocked if she's black. We're gonna be like, well, you should have said you're proud of your black wife because we weren't assuming it. I'd be like, unless usually I see in basketball more than not that the wives usually are black, but any other sport, I'd be like, let's see what come on out. Let's see what comes on his arm.
You ain't wrong, Angel. Speaking of basketball,
Please.
I didn't put this in the docket, I don't think. Oh, no, I did. Paul Pierce.
Oh, they're talking about NCAA. I got excited.
Paul Pierce, NBA legend.
The Paul. The
Oh,
truth.
yes.
The truth.
I
The
watched
truth.
the video.
Okay,
Yes.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah, he was out here.
Paul Pierce got fired on his day off. He was an NBA analyst. He had an Instagram live where he basically had a strip club in his home.
I mean, he was having a good time.
He had cheeks a clapping.
Oh, yeah. He was like, I'm going to make sure y'all get this because
Money
I paid
afar.
for it already.
He was smoking. He was drinking.
Oh,
his
yeah.
flat top was straight.
His flat top.
Give me a shoulder rub. Come on.
Shoulder rubs had commenced.
Yes, they were throwing casino coins at that woman. I said, now come
That's wealth.
disrespectful.
That's wealth.
Listen, a comedian, I can't remember who the comedian is. He had a joke about the thing about strippers that's degrading isn't their job. It's how they get paid.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you got to throw the money at them. Imagine if you just worked at accounting and somebody just had your paycheck and just threw the
Toss
money
it
at
at-
you. You're
It is.
and you had to pick it up. So throwing coins, first of all,
You better throw quiet money at me. Let me tell you, if I can hear that money, you're disrespectful. Disrespectful. If I get hurt, it better be a paper cut. I'm tell you what, it better not be no bruise, a ding up in my forehead.
throwing casino chips when you're not at a casino. Okay, we had a casino party for Greg's birthday.
Those chips meant
It
nothing.
mean nothing.
Oh
There's
my
no
God.
cage to turn those in at. You're
None.
just at his house.
None.
Do you have to pick those up and then go to him and be like, I had
You're returning the chips back to John's casino night rental unit. At the end of the night.
At the end of the night, how much is this? They tossed about 20 coins at my forehead. How many?
Is this regular? Is the 1-to-1 ratio? Is this $100? Because this is a black one. This is
Right.
100. Is that?
Is that it, please?
Oh no! This is
And what is this?
Is it
what does
Monopoly
this
money?
bill say? Monopoly. I don't.
I mean, and he was just really on there kicking it, just chill, like and really pretending like he was a pimp. I actually was mad. I wasn't mad about the women stripping in the background. I wasn't mad about the back rub, but there is a clip in there where a woman comes to bring him a shot, and he never turns around. He sees that she's bringing it in the
Phone.
phone, and he just is like, and he keeps talking, doesn't say thank you, and I was like, nigga, I'd spit in your drink. I don't care if I am half naked. You will acknowledge me. You will acknowledge that I came and got you some libation and brought it to you.
Listen, the worst part is, Angel, there's a hot 300 people in the live.
I know. I saw that. I
Bruh.
was like, who is?
He risked it all for two people?
Yes, it was barely anybody in there.
I mean, Paul Pierce is likely a Hall of Fame basketball player.
With nobody on there.
He won an NBA championship. He is a legend. Great, one of the greatest Celtics of all time.
I got to work on his farewell video from the Clippers.
Oh man, there's
It
a
means
clip.
nothing now. Kendrick narrated it.
There is a clip of Draymond Green talking trash to Paul Pierce. He had I believe he was playing for the Clippers at this time. Paul Pierce is on the bench. And I don't know what started it, but Draymond Green was like, "You think they love you? You on a farewell trip? They don't love you like that?" And for whatever reason, it was the quietest NBA game. They don't love you like that?
Oh,
You think you Kobe?
Oh no!
They don't love you like that? Paul Pierce was like,
Oh wow!
you know what? They really don't
They
love
don't
me like
because
that.
he spent his career at the Celtics.
And listen, this is before Kobe even passed.
Oh no!
They didn't love you like that while Kobe's alive.
Oh, no.
It stings a little more because it was so clear. I mean, the audio was clear. Let me say if I can. You never heard this, Angel?
You would have thought it was a pandemic then with how quiet
Angel.
the stands were.
You gotta see that. You.
No!
Hold up, Kev.
Uh-oh.
Man, but imagine like now that everything's settling in for while you're looking at it. Now that everything's settling in for him, because like he's not getting paid like that anywhere else to what he was making ESPN.
1.5 million a year. They said,
Oh no! And
Just
he
to
lost
pull up
that
and
job.
talk.
and he lost that job.
Oh,
This is Draymond.
They have lost 9 straight. Chasing that farewell tour. They don't love you like that. By 17. Can't get no farewell tour. 46 is at 144.98. Victory here in Oakland. And my
Thought you was
Kobe.
This is pre-pandemic, full thing. Why is this audio so clear?
Crisp, like he had on a live. They were like, "Here, just go ahead, just go ahead."
I got something for Paul today. Let
Yeah,
me know if you need me.
Yeah, let me just put this on here so I can yell. No, watching that, got a little funny story. Watching that clip, that live reminds me, y'all know I was a dancer. Not an exotic dancer, but a dancer. And I used to be in a dance troupe. And we were hired to dance at this engagement reception. And we did African dance. And so we had on we had on these shorts and these like skirts and then crop tops. And it was me and my other girlfriend, Devin. And we were thicker than a Snickers at the time, right? But like in shape. The mother of the groom, I think, thought we were strippers.
Oh no!
Her face the entire time, because we were giving them that. So things is shaking and moving, and we're at a hotel reception, like ballroom, and we out there.
The fact that you went into that so quickly is impressive.
Yeah, we were in it, and her face was just like as soon as we finished, she ushered us into the back kitchen. And was like, "Thank you so much for coming." Like, quickly paid us
To make sure nothing else happened.
right. Like, what y'all not about to do is try to rub up on my son. I mean, because we were out there, things was clapping and stuff, but it was African dance, and we
Ears
were.
was clapping and stuff.
It was
And when
in-
I
it
think
was in
back
culture.
to it, because we didn't think anything, because we were just like, it was very coming to America-ish, but she truly thought that we were a bunch of renegades born in the USA. Our fourth sponsor is Spotify, and you all already know. Our dude, our guy, President Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen have a new podcast. And right now you can listen to Renegades Born in the USA.
I really want you to stop saying it like that. You won't stop.
Oh, no. And I'm definitely not going to stop, especially after you just played that stupid song. Exclusively on Spotify. In the podcast, longtime friends President Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen sit down to discuss the country that has given both of them so much. Chronicle the stories of its people and connect their own search for meaning, truth, and community with the larger story of America. Listen free, only on Spotify. Renegades Born in the USA. say. But honestly, that is a true story. I now think we were being pimped out, to be honest. When I rethink the story, when I look back over my life, I came through this dance troupe called Syncopated Kids or Syncopated Inc. And so I learned tap, jazz, ballet for several years. And then when the company went defunct, the creative director had those of us that were talented. He would still choreograph on us and we would get hired out. So
hired out?
That's what I'm saying. I
Interesting.
feel like we were being pimped.
A little sex workish.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I now understand why the mom thought we were strippers, because he's this big, tall, heavy black man with a white wife that I'm sure he was proud of.
Was he proud of his white wife?
I'm sure he was. He took us up there in his little itty bitty car. We got dressed in our outfits. We danced. The woman made us go to the kitchen, paid us. We had to eat in the car on our way back home.
Oh no.
Eating in the car after the gig is tough.
Eating in the car, period.
At least
It's
he
not-
paid you straight up, because usually in that, if he was pimping, they got to pay him, and then, they pay you and then you give it to him. How did it work with you?
No, she paid him.
And he gave it to you?
Yeah. So yeah. It was definitely. I'm sure he would have been like, now if y'all want to bless the young man with a little extra, I won't stop you. Me and my girlfriend Devin, I'm telling you, that's when we had body yaddy yaddy for real.
By the way, my thinking about Paul Pierce is that he wanted to get fired.
Oh, you think so?
I think he wanted to. You can't, because there was a whole debate on if ESPN's wrong for firing him because he was doing things on his social media. You're in this business.
Yes.
You know that in almost all of these contracts, by the way, Disney owns ESPN. So that's the parent company of ESPN. If you do something on your personal social media that reflects poorly back on the brand,
Yep.
they can more than likely let you go.
Yeah, that's what the deal is. Now, I'm like, that wasn't what was going on, let's say 10 years ago. Social media was a thing, but while you had to still protect your own, like if you were going on a job interview, make sure you went through, cleaned it up. It wasn't as big of a thing it is now, but like truly, you cannot be out here just doing whatever and thinking that a big brand that is putting money in your pocket is just going to be okay.
Right.
With anything.
And the thing is, he wasn't doing anything illegal.
No, it don't matter.
Right? But when you're Disney and one of their employees is going viral, and the crazy thing is, somebody in that 300 live really did him a disservice. Because the chance of Disney, like somebody watching it live.
Right.
But it was just like, hey, Paul Pierce turning up. And then and it became a huge story.
Yeah.
And he literally got fired on his day off. I don't think he cares. He made like over $100 million.
Oh, yeah, if he spent his money correctly or saved it correctly, he fine until he die.
Yeah, it's just like, well, we can't go out to the strip club. You understand me?
Yeah.
I got to bring it to me.
I am doing collective work and responsibility. That's Ujima, I do believe. That's what he was doing. He was like, I want to help these strippers that might have been out of work that could use this money. These bartenders, the casino people. He was spreading the wealth.
Yeah, and I think nobody can fire me, but even if Joshy,
¿Qué dice?
if Josh was down at Magic City making it rain, and people were like, "Oh, Josh down here, there's black crack everywhere." It's reflecting poor on Kevin on stage. I'd be like, I told you Josh was like black women. I knew it. I knew it the whole time. He tried to hide it from me. And I knew he was a lemon pepper lover.
Yeah.
He wanted some of that chocolate syrup. You understand me?
Chocolate syrup.
But the point is, if Josh did something that was like, people are like, who's his boss? And I'm like, if it was something I couldn't defend, like right now, I don't know if you saw this, is not in the docket, but it kind of reminded me. Deshaun Watson is a football player. He was quarterback for the Houston Texans.
Oh, this just happened.
Yeah, he's going through. He was going through a contract dispute, and then there's a lot of allegations about sexual misconduct with him and massage therapists, and it's a lot. It was like 50 or 60, which was like it was kind of one of those things where even if not illegal, how could you justify that in the right way?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're a professional athlete, the team usually has like team sponsored or not ordained, but like cleared massage therapists. But you have like more than 50, I believe it was. So anyway, Nike just cut him, suspended him,
Suspended his deal.
Until they were just like,
Let's see
what's
up.
going on with this? We don't know if you did anything illegal yet, but what you were doing, even if legal, is so kind of weird. We're just gonna suspend stuff.
Yeah.
So companies do this all the time. Nike did this with Lil Nas X. He didn't have his. They didn't weren't even partnering. They were like, we need to distance ourselves from them. By the way, I wanted to ask you this, you and Josh. Lil Nas X song is #1 in the world. Do you think it's because of the song or the controversy?
Controversy. I don't even know the song.
Yeah, me neither.
I think it might be both. I haven't played the song. I haven't watched the video.
Bless you.
But Lil Nas X knows what he's doing.
I think he is.
He knows how to make a #1 happen regardless.
And
his
go ahead,
Old Town Road didn't pop off until Billy Ray hopped on it.
Yup. You
And
right.
then it was like, what is this whole thing? And he didn't even release a video for that until months later, after it had gone #1, after its run, just to kind of prolong it. So I think it's a mix of both, but I haven't heard the song. Some people say it knocks though. So, and I could imagine him to be able to put a song together that does a little bit of both.
Yeah, and when you watch his Twitter account, because I've followed him, he is probably he's like Soulja Boy times.
That's exactly
10.
what I was sitting here thinking. I was like, he's like another Soulja Boy.
He manifested Old Town Road.
he
When
got-
you watch, I've like seen threads and almost like short documentaries for how meticulous he was. He started off with the first thing I saw was this is the Yeehaw agenda. This wasn't even connected to him. It was that song going under somebody at the rodeo. So he was putting it under like TikToks, Musical.ly, things like that, and it just kept growing and growing. But so much of it was started by him. When it comes to the monetary reward of the thing and the marketing thing, his marketing is genius. Whether you like his music or not, irrelevant. If his goal was to go #1, and he was like, maybe if I don't have like I don't even want to call Old Town Road an organic hit, because he literally works for it and then kids and all the remixes. He playing the record game as well too, because all those remixes and stuff helped keep it on number. Because he had done so many remixes at one point. He was adding a new artist by new artist.
He
And
was
apparently
like,
that
"Come on."
all counts. And Josh told me this, like Cardi B, I think like one album she had went gold in like the first day, and I was like, what? How? And he was saying that when you have all these singles going crazy and you put that on the album, there's a certain amount that is calculated into sales. Or something like
got
that.
it. Got it.
It all factors into the overall stream count.
Okay.
Is what it is.
So, it was basically he played the internet like a fiddle.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel like the outcry died down.
Yeah. I think he knew what would be the thing that would get people most riled up.
It's provocative.
Yeah, very
Gets the people
provocative.
going.
Love it. And he did it, and sure enough, people fell right into it. Ah!
Yeah.
He worships the devil. Ah! And people being like, "Oh, I want to do what he's doing because I also want to piss off these same people." And there you have it.
Yeah, and I probably have. I only watched the song because of the controversy. I used to actually play Old Town Road.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was a vibe.
It was that song
I
out
downloaded
of
Old
here.
Town Road. Call Me by Your Name Call Me by Your Name, I think is the name of the song. Not my cup of tea. I wouldn't even thought Old Town Road was my cup of tea, but it just worked. It had
And
a
that
certain
beat came in. I was like, "Now what?"
Take my road down the road. I wanna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Horses made of black. And anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Interesting collaboration over the weekend. Kiara Sheard
Come on.
and Nick Cannon.
Come on. Incredible.
Incredible.
redid Blessed, I believe.
No weapon.
No Weapon.
Bless you. Come on, auto-tune.
I never
No,
got
no,
to that part.
no. No, I won't.
You don't have to match this up, Josh, because I started in the middle on accident. Anyway.
Who's up there but Kiara? Come on.
I don't
Take
know
your
if the
time.
question is what can't Nick Cannon do or what won't he do. This man, first of all, the incredible logo in the back and on the piano, I'm
And-
going to get this branding in.
Oh,
Yeah, 100.
I'm going to get this branding in. It was such a, somebody sent it to me and I was like, oh, Nick Cannon and who did what?
Like when?
It just was like, I didn't even know he sang.
Or played the piano, or believed in Jesus. There were a lot of things
know
that
he
I
believed
was
in
like,
Jesus.
what'd you say?
I didn't know he believed in Jesus.
That's what I said. Wait a minute, you singing to the Jesus? When you start doing that?
Right.
First of all, I was more so like the audacity to sing with Kiki. I wouldn't even do the click track if she was. I wouldn't be willing to do the if she was singing on
Not
something.
the metronome.
Yeah, listen. I'd be like, what I'm not about to do is sully your beautiful voice by singing along with you. Nick was like, I'm gonna sing the lead on a couple of parts. Just do. Ho. Finish out the run with auto-tune. Ho. I mean, I said that takes some type of confidence.
Listen, there is a confidence like like not. Let me just get the daughter of one of the gospel's greatest singers. Let me just get one of the most powerful voices in gospel music. Let me jump out the gate. I mean, if I'm gonna jump out,
Yeah.
I mean, this is how I see the world. If we're gonna do it, baby, let's do it.
Yeah.
Who can I get? I get Kiki.
Come on. Kiki was ready. She had on one of her mama's wigs. Listen, she had on the revival wig with the short little bang and the curl. Like, let me, come on. What key are we in? She had that type of wig on. Like, I'm just going to get in here and bless the saints real quick. It also felt very Kanye-ish.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, are we doing this again? That's what I've also.
Because now people saw Kanye won a CCM Grammy, right?
And Justin's new album is classified as gospel, and
He'll
apparently it
he'll
has
get a Grammy for that.
Does it have a parental advisory?
Who's Justin?
Bieber.
Has an album that is classified
It
as
just
gospel
came
album?
out. I think it came out Easter. It's called Freedom.
It got Chandler
Chandler Moore. It
Chandler
got
Moore that
it got
Maverick C.
Beam. Y'all got to pay attention to Beam. Beam's gonna be like, I don't want to compare him to anybody, but Beam's gonna be kind of popping, I think. But yes, that's Tori Kelly on there too. I thought that was an interesting
That's
addition.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Scooter manages Tori Kelly and Justin. It makes sense. Justin, I remember he wanted to, his last album or album ago, he wanted to be considered R&B. And people were like, it's pop.
Hey, just
Like, but
just
no,
make it, man.
It's
Just make
R&B.
it.
And they were like, no, it ain't.
Stop.
You're a little Wahite boy
Wahite, from the Isles of Wahite.
from Canada.
Yes.
It's going to be pop. No matter what you
No
do,
matter
it's going to
what.
be pop.
No
you sing
matter
slow
what.
song, you call them R&B, we call them slow pop.
Slow pop.
He wanted.
He was like, come on, let me sample the Isleys. And let me just
No, it's gonna be white pop. It ain't gonna be even the Isleys can't. And I like Beeps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Never Say Never. I had the album.
Oh, no, I didn't.
My niece and them when they was young, they was like, okay, Uncle Kevin, you got the gems, and I was just like,
I closed the door after Justin. No, I closed the door after Robin Thicke. After that, I said I can't do no more with
no
none
more
of y'all.
Wahites.
I said I can't. Not with the dudes. I was like, I
Robin
gotta.
Thicke
He's got.
was just like one or two songs.
No, that's it. And those one or two songs is the last, and I closed the door.
Remember when he tried to
to
make
foul it
that
over.
Paula Patton apology album? We was
I
like,
was
boy,
like-
hush.
I said, this is
Ain't nobody trying.
Angel closed the door after Dirty Pop. That was it.
Dirty pop.
Boom. Yep. I was like, that's it. Thank you, Justin. I thought I was really like thrown off, not in a bad way. I was just like, this is happening. He's doing a literal music video. I'm going back to Nick Cannon.
That's what I thought.
Okay, let's
I was
bring
with
you
you.
back.
That chemistry is
That's
growing.
good.
And,
I'll let you rock too.
and Kiki shared, I was just like, oh, this is, a beautiful surprise. But it was a lot of surprises that I just didn't know. Everybody's like, Nick is a whole pastor's child. I know a lot of pastors'
There's a lot of-
kids where I'm just like, you never knew him, did you? You never knew him. Not to say that niggas just be out here wilding. It's just I did
I
not
wouldn't
know.
say he be wilding out.
Hey, oh. I just didn't know.
God.
Like to
It was
be
right there.
It was.
It was right there,
you-
Josh. I got to finish
Set
this
him
shit.
up.
Lobbed it up off the backboard.
Set him up.
Set it up.
But I did think it was I hope that the intentions are something, good. That's all.
Listen,
If it's not, oh well.
if you like it, I love it. I ain't gonna never stop nobody from singing to Jesus.
Okay.
Justin be singing praise and worship, gospel songs. I feel like he made he did Never Would Have Made It. By the way, are you familiar with Martha Munizzi?
Who did you say a real name? Just said.
Martha Munizzi.
I was like, you just had a stroke on me.
No.
I was looking at your face to see if a side droop. You had a multi-minimity.
Martha Munizzi is a
Angel was like, Josh, call somebody.
Well, listen, you smelling toast? You smell the
lost
toast?
your mind, I'll help you find it.
I help you find it.
She's the tail end of black people liking white people. She was basically invited to the church picnic.
What song she sang?
I'm
looking at her.
Bex, what's that thing that was going viral on Twitter with her?
Ass? Is it ass? Glorious?
Glorious is the one that was going viral on Twitter. Let me find Rebecca. Let me see it.
Glorious.
Glorious. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Come on, Flag.
Come on, praise it. They was in there.
Glorious. Glorious. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
I think she had Israel's backing
Yeah, he
music. I
was
feel
in
like
that
Israel was
video,
playing
too.
guitar.
That's him in the video playing the
My
guitar.
God, this doggone me crying meme is legitimately a
Oh, it's
meme.
going to go
need
more
to work
places,
out.
just so you know.
This thing got
was
31.
big
Here it
fat.
is.
This.
Oh, you got it, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, come on.
You gotta do your Why do you know how to do that automatically? Did it?
Yes. I didn't know she
You had big flat girl energy. You got to go to the end of the song.
Oh, go to the end?
Because it means
Best part.
I was created. You 40 now, Angel.
Don't worry, I'm about to get there. Listen, I was over the praise dancers, okay?
I know you was. You can't. That's their first move. That here with the flowy white.
Slowly.
That's flowy white.
This is when the Holy Spirit is coming out of you. That was Holy Spirit coming out. I'm triggered. Lift up his name. Lord.
Oh, you know they gonna
Oh, the
they gonna
seatbelt.
buckle the seatbelt on Lord.
Lord.
If they don't do nothing
or
else.
King. King of glory. What? Let's get there. Let's get there.
Get to the band. I was created.
Let's see.
They also helped that everybody in her behind her is black.
Of course.
Literally everybody. There's a flag for you, Angel.
You always have to do this, right?
Oh, you break it down. And then you gotta do the end of the line king.
Angel is this
What's that? Some is back, some out. End of the line king, go down.
So the first 4 songs on that album
Because
are
of who you are on the album.
who?
Because of who you
Yeah,
are. That's
Vicky Yohe before she stormed the Capitol.
Stupid.
Her version of Because of Who You Are is
They do it because of who you are.
no. Martha did it too,
Oh, so both
but
of them.
Vicky's version was better. But you know, she
Martha
stormed the
got an
Capitol.
8, though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Listen, but Martha had them black everybody else.
The-
She was making the same album. Black people made that album. That was a time in black Christendom
yeah, there was a lot
where
of
black people was inviting people to the church picnic, giving them.
Absolutely.
That's how Paula White.
yeah,
That's how she got on.
Yeah.
Them black preachers like bring Paul over to the picnic. That's why the cookout and the church picnic is closed.
It is.
It's close.
Y'all drive by and wave.
That's-
We can't. You let people in. Then they call on African angels against you. You're like, girl, hold on. We the one that made you who you are.
Because of who you are.
Yeah,
It's
because of us, you are who you because of who you are. And you want to storm the Capitol on us and Punta Cana? You talking about the Dominican Republic?
Exactly. That's what she was doing.
That's why y'all can't come to the cookout.
That's it.
I love Big Irish Jason. That's my boy.
He is. He's a great
I go to
guy.
his house. We gonna have a PBR. Well, big,
An IPO. Is that what you said? That's what you said at the comedy
PBR?
show. No, you said IPO at your comedy
IPA.
show. IPA, that's what you said, not
Speaking
IPO.
of IPOs, take a deep breath.
I'm ready.
We
I
watched.
do need some water, though. I'm parched.
You like hint?
No, I don't, but I'll take that little bitty, little
Okay.
nasty arrowhead.
Oh, Angel.
I can't do hint.
Bex, can you order some more water for the office? Yes. We watched this documentary on WeWork, which is a startup. If you're not familiar, it's a startup that basically took subleasing to the next level.
Right,
so we
right,
were looking
right.
for this office actually. 60% of the doggone results were get a WeWork, get a WeWork, get a WeWork. And I was like, I don't want a co-working space.
Right.
Because I worked at All Def, which was basically a humongous
co-work-
co-working space. And like,
Yes.
it's hard to focus when everybody's doing stuff, blacks are blacking. And I just, you know,
Blacks are black.
Blacks.
yeah, All
Are
Def was
blacking.
crazy. It was like a college dorm.
Let me tell you, if you ordered this, it does not let out heat.
No, there's no breathability.
No.
No, I started sweating one time. I was like, I can't do it.
I
That's
wore
what
this
Martin was
somewhere.
wearing when he was working out.
I wore this somewhere and thought I was going to die. And I didn't have on an appropriate shirt underneath, so I just had to die. I just had to sit there and die. Go ahead, sorry.
So WeWork is a, and if you've been to New York, doggone WeWorks are everywhere. But anyway, it's a co-working space. So Josh was like, "Yo, I want to work out of an office. I don't want to work at home." I'm a
I had one
freelancer.
for a little bit.
Did you?
I had yeah, like 6 months. My first 6 months out of All Def, I had it because I wanted to have a spot to where I can go sit down and work.
At a WeWork?
It was a WeWork,
It
not
was-
just. Oh, okay.
No, it was. I mean, yeah, I paid monthly.
How much was it?
Like a couple hundred. They had it broken down by tiers, basically how many hours and.
You want us to be there? Mhm.
So did you have like a desk or an office?
No, absolutely not.
You could go to any WeWork.
Yeah, it was all shared tables, like big, kind of like how the no. I
Is
don't
it
wanna
like
reference
Starbucks basically?
Kind of,
How
but
people go up in there and work?
yeah.
I
No,
have-
there'd be a barista in there. They'd be working, which was I thought was the most LA thing of
Issa's
all
company was at a WeWork for a minute because you could get like a floor or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I remember because they had like a $20 billion valuation, and I remember being like, "What? Am I missing company?" Because there's a in the document there's another company called Regis, I think, and they had done this before, and I'm like, "This is basically subleasing. Like, why is it $20 billion?" So anyway, I was watching Hulu, and this was one time the algorithm worked. This documentary popped up, and I was like, you know what? I got time. Turned it on, and basically it worked because what their selling point was, not only do we give you space, we cultivate an environment for community. The business model was real estate. The guy would tell you, Adam something Newman, would tell you that it wasn't real estate. It was community. And vibrancy, which the people who were there believed in. And they were just about to go under. The girl, and this was wild, the woman had somebody in the C-suite's email to check to do stuff for him, and in his email he was like, he got an email from the CEO was like, "I'm gonna lay all these people, ha ha ha, I cut my team by more than 7%," and they were about to all get laid off. And then SoftBank, Japanese businessman who owns SoftBank, basically put crazy bread into them. The whole point is, this company was worth $20 billion a couple of years ago, and now it's worth next to nothing. This, by the way, pre-pandemic.
Wow.
Like before the pandemic, when people were going into offices.
Right.
I can't imagine how much they would have been hurt by
The pandemic, yeah.
people teleworking. But the reason I thought it was interesting, because I was like, when you be white, you get access to money beyond all.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's Israeli and he's an immigrant, but he's not black.
Right.
So he can pass off his way. And they doggone told that man he was the second coming of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ when it came to genius stuff. And it was just like, you cultivate dope spaces, but is that a business?
Apparently it is.
To the tune of a $20 billion valuation, Angel. $4 billion invested in them.
Yeah.
Now, the man was buying the buildings personally. He talking about business genius. Buying the buildings personally and then leasing them to WeWork.
That's hilarious. He's like, I'm going to get money from all the directions.
When they fired the man, the documentary is called Wahite Man Makes Easy Business. No, the documentary is called WeWork, or the Making and Breaking of a $47 billion Unicorn.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I was just like, I don't know, it was Quibi times a million.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, why people, y'all just be getting stuff on.
But you know what it also is? I mean, yes, that's that off top, period. Number one, comma. But number two is if somebody were to pitch one of us that idea, or if we had it, we would probably, well, maybe not you because you're a little crazy, but we would probably have shot it down in our head of people ain't going to want to rent no goddamn a lunch table in the middle of a building.
Next to 8 other people.
Right. Ain't nobody going to want to do that. That's stupid. But these, but these folk that don't have the history that we've had in this country are like, oh no, absolutely. Fold out table,
Yes.
couple of outlets, paint the wall something and put an inspirational saying.
And a coffee. You got to throw.
In a coffee.
Let me tell you how crazy they was with this white man. Mm-hmm. He goes to get coffee with somebody in their coffee thing, and he orders, one guy, the guy he's with orders a cappuccino, and the CEO orders a latte. The guy who ordered cappuccino gets a latte. And he's like, oh no, this is wrong. I wanted the cappuccino. They're like, Adam, the CEO, he thought a latte was a cappuccino, so we just changed the name. So a latte is really a cappuccino, and a cappuccino is a latte. And the dude was like, instead of just telling him what he was ordering was a latte, y'all just said,
That's a cult. That's a cult.
Y'all don't ever get me to the point where y'all, that's calling the sky red when it's blue. Like, what do you,
That's
no.
a cult.
Adam, what, no, you are ordering wrong.
Yeah.
But they basically said it got to the point where he couldn't be told he was wrong or anything. And I'm just like, y'all see, that's where people mess up. They get people people around them afraid to tell them wrong is wrong, or they don't listen when people do tell them wrong is wrong. And I was just like, you, wow.
Yeah.
But it was in line with Airbnb and Uber,
Right,
those kind of tech
right,
companies
right.
that don't own anything. And they made a business about subleasing. And apparently if that guy hadn't been who he was, it would have been fine. Because there's a lot of hipster people. There's a lot of hipster people in that documentary whose whole life was WeWork.
And that's so crazy. I remember when shared spaces, I didn't know that WeWorks was the name. I remember where shared workspaces became a thing. When I saw the price tag on it, because I'd be cheap, I was like, I'll just be here at the house being bothered by children. The only thing that was attractive of it to me is that, oh yes, sometimes getting out of your own house is less distracting. So even if you are around a bunch of folk, because you're not around things that you're used to being distracted by in your own house, you can work. But the price tag never made enough sense to me for me to ever be like, let me go ahead and do it. I remember once working in a Starbucks and getting so much done, and I was like, is this why people be here?
Yeah.
I even had Amar with me and still got.
Really?
Yes, had him in a stroller. Lil Marcus was having testing done, so it was a 4-hour test he had to take. So we were just in Starbucks. I got like 3 videos edited. I was like,
Yeah.
but I still could not fathom paying for it. But these Wahite people, they be like, people will pay for it because people are always looking for places to put their money where it shouldn't be.
Listen, I tend to be able to, I don't know if I have that. Luckily at this age, my children's age, they don't be bothered. We went to Hawaii. We had a great time. We came home. Them boys went back in them rooms and closed them doors.
They said, bye, guys.
So like my downstairs office,
It's quiet.
it's quiet. I get in there, close the door, and just be slide, post, for hours at a time. I play some music. I thought about getting me a record player, but then like it was just a lot, just like getting records.
Are you going to ever outfit your office, or is it always just going to
Which
be?
one? At my house?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I'm going to. What I wanted to do at my studio office, which I'd be something.
I can't wait till that one looks like something.
The girl just got started.
Okay,
I ain't
good.
show you the design.
Of course you didn't.
It's okay, Kev. You don't be showing us things. It's fine.
I'm gonna show you. Mm-hmm. When she get that done, Jesus, it's gonna be so dope.
I believe it. It's a nice size office too. I wish you had a window in there though.
I do too.
Or like some skylight. We could just Greg could probably just punch a hole through the ceiling.
God, there you go.
What I wanted to do originally, I'm not gonna be able to do. So I'm gonna basically just have her design my home office the way
You want to
I
do that?
initially
Yeah.
wanted it, Let me send this to y'all, boy. Y'all gonna be like, "Dang, Kev, this is cool."
I can't
And it
wait.
is.
And it is. And it is.
And I'm gonna be up there working. I'm excited, man.
You should be.
I got all this podcast stuff. I got the background design. I got some artwork already. More blacks going on the wall. Different vibe than this though, because I want each space to kind of have its own. You know.
Are you going to do another Solo Dolo podcast?
No.
You don't want
Never
to?
again.
Nah. Dear Kev was good.
It served
was
its purpose.
fun. It ran its course. Ask an Angel on the Kev on Stage Studios app. Very
nice.
good.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you
good
for allowing
content.
me to do it. And it was very fun to do. It was very
We
fun
should
to
do more.
I want to. I'm
Yeah.
down for it.
Yeah, it's definitely low cost.
Come on. That's what I was
said-
I be thinking. I was like, what don't cost no money?
I said, man, that's how I could have. But then that is a good vein for you. It wouldn't be a good vein for me.
I think you give great advice, Kevin.
Nah, but I just want to be silly.
yeah, but
I don't
you.
want people to take me serious.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
wanna
all
be
right.
silly.
Okay, whatever.
Um,
I mean, I've taken all of my business advice from you for the past year.
how's it working out?
Phenomenal. Not even gonna lie. Not even going to the front at all. No gap. Phenomenal.
Sin gorra.
I'll be listening.
Yeah. So, but no, I can't wait to have the studio done, and I can't wait to get back on the road and do what I love, which is stand-up comedy. I was telling Melissa, even though this is not going to be as lucrative as years past, even less. It's like less and less lucrative. Not like the first tour, because we had so many people, was great. Second tour, same, great. This tour last year that didn't start great was good, but it was the amount of work necessary to get to great was a lot, but it had its benefits, namely not traveling every single day.
Right.
That was a pace that I was like, this is why rappers just get it all out in 2.5 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Because trying to come back home and living in LA was the hardest part.
Right.
LA is far from everywhere, but Arizona.
Yeah.
But if I lived in Atlanta, man, I think about that a lot. Like, oh, Atlanta got a show in Charleston, I'll be back in the morning. I could drive up there. But anyway, the last thing I want to say is,
Real quick, people have asked, because I don't know, when is the rollout for Crafts and Cocktails?
let me check the master calendar.
I'm actually looking at Josh's episode right now, giving edit notes.
How is it?
It's going to be good.
What was y'all
Good.
drinking?
It was called Fake Woke instead of Fake Deep.
Hilarious.
I was all in.
Crafts and cocktails. Well, it can't be in March, Kevin. That's already out.
Yeah, we're done with that.
Let me check April.
Kyla's had me
Cocktail.
3 shots of Cazadores in. I was like, I don't think I've ever drinking this tequila in my life. But if you think I'm going to turn down tequila,
Yeah, like
Crafts and cocktails. Actually, the Black Card on Layaway Real Series starts on Sunday.
yes.
Very excited.
It's going to be so good, guys.
Crafts and Cocktails starts on Monday, April 26th.
Oh, perfect.
Have I sent you guys this?
Kev, I don't know why you ask. Like,
Oh my gosh. Just assume you haven't anytime you say.
Same group chat. I just put the design in. I put the
Okay.
master calendar in there.
Thank you so much.
Let me tell you what's good. All Deaf. My time there. I can't thank God enough. That framework has given me the doggone keys to the castle. Sydney Kim personally helped me so much. Him working at Awesomeness as a producer while I was working at talent and getting Josh too, Desiree Alcaraz, probably the second best producer I ever produced with under Meg. Boy, when Josh was in there just getting his time taken advantage of by Awesomeness TV, I thank God they were exploiting his labor. Exploiting Dez's labor. Because the keys to how to produce digital, that is a skill that not many people it's just really hard to get that experience because you have to have work there.
Yeah.
So the Kev on Stage Studios app, we're able to get it. And the combination of that and then working on set, which 12, 14 hours,
Yes.
you realize how much you can actually shoot in a day.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing. And if you actually have the talent and the energy to do it. When this app gets to rolling out, because it's rolling out now. But right now, we're just day ones.
Yeah.
It's mostly stage crew, Kev on Stage fans. I'm talking about, because I've been watching a lot of how these companies are built. And it'd be like, framework.
Yes.
Slow build. Exponential growth. Netflix for me. You had Netflix what year?
I told back in 2007, like the first year I had
7.
I think it was 7 or 8.
Okay. I didn't have Netflix until 2013.
Wow.
Also, living in LA, you be finding out about new products a lot earlier.
Yes.
Because they always come to LA and have a big thing. When you live in Tacoma, Washington, no one talked about it. I had never heard of it ever. I remember the moment I found out, somebody was like, you got to check this show out called House of Cards. I was like, what channel is it on? They were like, it's on Netflix. I was like, what? Is that a new channel?
What number is that?
What?
And they were like, it's an app. And I was like, because this before was built into your TV and all that. Like, I think we streamed it from our phone to the Apple TV.
Computer, phone.
Well,
yeah.
First they were sending out discs.
Right.
That's when I had them.
That's what I'm saying. But look where that took.
It took
You
some
talking
time.
about? You trying to subtract from what's happening currently?
No, 2013. It was 6 years.
It's 14. What are you talking about?
6.
When I found
6?
out in 2013 to 2008.
Oh,
out.
okay. So that's
6
5.
years. 5? No.
7,
8,
7
9,
is
10,
4.
11, 12.
Are you
13.
going to count 8? You're counting the number 8?
How many
13
years?
minus 8 is
It's 5.
5.
But years, it's 6. Years is
It's
different.
7.
Okay.
The point is, I take solace in exponential growth for that company didn't happen immediately. They had a solid DVD mailing business, but I'm talking about gazillion-dollar company, 6 years. So we built the right framework, right? Year 2, because I was like, man, I should give out discount codes and all that stuff. And I was like, man, actually, first thing I got to do is populate the app with all types of great content.
With all types of content.
Because somebody made a comment, I want to doggone find the support email and frame it. One of the first comments I got, it was a person unsubscribing from the app. And they said this. They said, you know what? I see what this app's going to be. I'm going to unsubscribe because the content ain't there yet. The amount of content. But I'll be back in a year or so when it's full. And I said, I'll be there.
They'll be there.
I'll be there because you know
robust.
we only got so much money. We got to do it
Yeah,
paycheck
bit by
by paycheck.
Yeah.
But in a year or two, when you got 2 seasons of the talent show, 2 or 3 seasons of the challenge show, or something gets licensed, you're like, man, where did this come from? Oh, there's an app. Oh, now it's got 2, 3 seasons of it. Oh, what you talking? And then we'll be right there. Oh, how many subscribers y'all got? Oh, we don't disclose. I can't wait to say, we don't disclose.
We don't.
Because after 10,000 subscribers, people was counting the pockets.
You were like, man, you could get out of there.
That plus the Keep Your Distance article coming out, people was like, rob him.
Take it for his money. I'm excited to be able to eventually, I don't know, you don't know this is a goal of mine, but I'm going to do it, is eventually produce something for the app that I am not in.
What? Finance it?
Yeah.
Angel got money, y'all.
No, I don't.
Angel was on ER. I seen the episode.
Can't you? I got 30 residual checks. None of them equaled up more than 15 cents. 30 of them. I had to sign every single last one of them. I said,
Does that intro song haunt you then to this day?
From ER?
No, it doesn't haunt me. It actually wasn't. No, my ER checks still be good though because they be playing it over in Croatia and stuff.
Come on, Croatia.
Somebody in Croatia like, that nurse be on ER? I seen her on Atypical.
But it'd be like random check, and I'd be like, oh, I'm still going to deposit every one of these 30 checks that just equaled $5. Thank you. Go ahead, put it in there.
That's tough, man.
It is tough. It is tough, but I play it on. Once I know what that show is, I don't know what it is, where I am not in it, but I get to produce it. I am.
That is my supreme joy of the app. Like right now, we're in the early phases, so I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna be in there, being basically a feature. Like Keisha's show, we surrounded her.
Yeah.
Right. The movie review thing she did is just a soft launch to introduce the audience to her. She hates black film, but the
Hates
actual show is a lot more exciting. But that's what I love more than anything. When I'm eventually just either on the challenge show and the podcast, and it's like, man, Kev used to be on here on everything, you know. But eventually, that thing gonna be.
Is that what's gonna be?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be like, y'all see that show? I can't wait for me another season. I'm gonna have the Mandalorian. I'm gonna buy it from Star Wars season 7 on my app.
Okay, get it.
I'm telling y'all, mark my words. You license one thing to change the game.
Absolutely.
One show gets
believe it.
licensed. One thing breaks out, and people, because people like, I don't know if y'all noticed, a couple comedians been asking me, man, what's up with these? Keep your distance. You let people post them, and I was like, yeah. I mean, it wasn't part of the plan, but I learned from Quibi, it don't work if nobody sees what you're doing.
Come on.
You got to
It
see
don't work.
something. No, I never saw nothing from Quibi. Never. Outside of their trailers.
Yeah.
Nobody was ever, but they stopped screen recording. Like, Tyler Perry bootlegged himself to $1 billion.
Come on.
The first 6 Tyler Perry movies I saw or plays were on a CD where someone had written Tyler Perry's.
Right. Because they was sitting up in there laughing. Yeah, what? You looking at somebody's thigh for 2 seconds. 'Cause
I
they
mean,
didn't have
we did not care because it was so funny. But once I bought the ticket to see him for real, I was in.
Yeah.
But it took me 6 bootlegs. You know, I was in college. I ain't had no. And that's another thing. I got fans who just ain't got the bread yet.
Yeah.
They be like, Kev, I got to watch you on YouTube right now. I ain't got the money yet. But I'm only 37. Watch me at 45.
Oh man, man.
When I'm 45, another thing I do, I look at people's Wikipedia to see when they get their big break. Bernie's big break, Kings of Comedy. He was like, when Bernie's Def Jam said, I ain't scared of you, mother. He was 35 then.
And you were ahead of where they were at
that time.
at your age, just because it was a completely different game.
Such a different game. That's why when Tasha Smith told me, you're already on way back before I was doing anything of value, this is just my Wikipedia early years section.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but the early years. Like, boom, you know, this is all down.
That's a crazy perspective.
Yeah, ain't nothing but the early years. When I really get here in my bag, step back, step three.
No, you're gonna throw the hip out by the time you get there. Though. Don't
45?
try and do that then.
52. Tyler, when Tyler's 50, he's who he is. 36, 37, ain't doing nothing what I'm doing right here.
Nothing but what you doing right here.
Siri, how old is Tyler's parent?
He already said because he was what, 50, 55, 54, 55, 54. He did that picture of him in the gym.
Siri just ignore you?
Siri, do not listen to me.
Siri was
She
asleep.
just didn't even.
Siri was saying, I'm in the bed.
Oh, I didn't say hey. Early life, not that. Career. He's 51.
51.
So in 1990, Tyler Perry moved to Atlanta. Oh, God. He's born in 69. 1990, he was, what, 21?
He's about to be 52.
31.
1990. I'm sorry. He was
He was
born
born
in
in
71.
Oh, God.
1990, he was 19.
69, he was born.
69, he was born, not 79.
69. So he was how old in 1990?
21.
21. Okay. 20. It's a word problem.
Oh, no. Maybe it's 19. You said 70. 69. No, I was right.
69,
21.
he was born.
Yeah, 21. Sorry. I keep trying to make him born in 79.
Okay. So, this Wikipedia
I
is.
don't know why you do this to yourself, bro.
Filmography. Here we go. So, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That movie in 2005, how old was he? He was born in 69.
What? I'm sorry.
How old was Tyler Perry in 2005? He was born in 1969.
2005, 1960, 2005. I was 25. He is 11 years older than me. Is he 11 years older than me? Yeah, he's 11 years older than me. So
You were
he
born
was
in 80.
36.
36?
He was 36. I know I was born in 80. That makes him,
Oh, that's why you said 11 years older than you.
yeah. So he's 36.
I'm 37. The app came out. I'm 37.
Get it.
That's why I cannot help my kids with homework. Years be killing me. If you're not born in 70 and the year is 90, forget it. 69 to
what
2005,
That's why I base things off of my age.
zero idea.
Because I am the age of whatever the year is. It's 21, I'll be 41.
See how easy that is?
Praise God. My mother's the same way too. I said the Lord wanted to bless us. She was
That
born
is
in 50.
amazing.
She was born in 1950.
Woo! It's throbbing here on the sides.
Oh, because all that math.
Woo, all that math be mathing. Mathing is hard. New show coming out on the app.
Estimates. He was like 30-something.
30-something. Okay, one more.
30-something.
Bernie Mac with Kings of Comedy.
Ooh.
Because I know I'm not crazy. I do this all the time. Sam Jackson. Okay, Bernie. Oh, this is good. Kings of Comedy came out in 2000.
Okay, that's the easy one.
And they had been touring for like 2 years at that time. Bernie Mac born 1957. So the year 2000, he was 43? Is that right?
In what?
In the year 2000.
He was born in 57?
Because 3 to get you to 60.
Yep.
He's 43.
43.
And that's when he skyrocketed. He was already out. Had already been in House Party, Players Club. They're already a legend.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about mainstream media. His show came shortly after that. 43.
43.
There's still time. That's what I want to say to people as we close. There's still time.
The doors of the church are open.
Steve Carell, he was 40-something in the office. He was like 43 when he got that. All the crap he's done since then started real, 43. Angel ain't nothing but 40. She's a baby.
I'm a baby.
Her early years is ER and Shy. Atypical. When Angel 50?
I never did the Shy, but thank you. Mm-hmm.
What'd I say? I said Shy.
You said the Shy.
You did, but that's all right. Okay.
When Angel sitting on the front cover of Black Woman in Hollywood, power producer, actress, mogul.
Looking like a
she can have
lesbian.
this. She can
That's
have
how
this.
powerful I'm going to be. They going to be like, she a lesbian. You know how they be taking them powerful poses and you be like,
Angel in a pantsuit, in a power blazer, single around. Hey, Josh, go to your single.
I'm going to have on a short wig that day. One to fit my head because I got it measured. That's going to be me. Y'all going to be like, ooh, look at her.
There's
Looking
still
all masculine.
time, y'all.
There's still time.
I want y'all to know, there's still, Ava DuVernay didn't pick up a camera till she was 33.
33.
She switched her whole career. Just because you ain't doing right now what you want to be doing don't mean you can't.
Don't mean you can't.
She was a publicist, Angel. A publicist.
And she's such a talented writer.
Now she's a film director, writer, production studio owner.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's still time. God's time is divine. He was preparing.
Hey.
The Bible says, I didn't know I was going here, but the Holy Ghost dropped it.
Come on.
Before you was born, I knew you. Oh! Tabitha Brown's story really is the best example of this.
Yes.
When God does it,
When he does it.
he can make your 1 year better than 10.
Come on.
He was prepared. Oh, it was the stories. Her mother, the dime, the
Yes.
struggle, the Macy's, all that stuff where she thought she wasn't making it. God was laying the framework for the year that would change it all.
Huh.
When God gives you 20 years, Tab was in LA
20.
trying to make
Como
it.
20.
She done had 20 years of success in 1 year. And guess what? She's just getting started.
Just getting started.
Because when God says now, what he can do in 1 year, you couldn't do in 20.
Come on.
Hey, Macarena.
No. Oh, God.
Because, see, I know there's somebody watching this podcast at that job they hate.
At that job.
I know they. I was there where you are. I was sitting at that Boeing terminal. 2 screens. One with the private. I had a privacy screen on my YouTube one. I had my work one was open. Fake spreadsheets. I do my work and fill it in.
Yeah.
People came up. Soon as people come walking around my cubicle, I had a perfect cubicle to hide. I had high walls on the back. I was back in the 3rd row here. High walls everywhere. Soon as people walking in front.
I'm getting work done. Productivity.
And I had glasses at the time. Formulas. As soon as they leave, stupid job. Now, what was Tim Ghetto saying?
What was he saying? Because he's so funny.
So Issa Rae, awkward black girl. I remember watching these people living my dream, and I was hating my job. But I was studying even then.
Hey.
And the framework that I need to be where I am now, Josh, it was foreign in that job I hated.
Hey.
Oh, and the
Getting ready.
fire. The doggone ambitious fire, it was born on the back of that job I hated. Because you know what I want to do, Angel? If nothing else, I don't want to go back to that job.
Come on.
But in order to have that fire burning, I had to sit at that job and say, once I get on,
I ain't never going
once
back.
I walk out these doors, I ain't never coming back.
That's right.
And I know that. Yeah, one
You ain't
thing
never
I know
going
for
back.
certain, two things I know for sure. I ain't never been back. When I go back into Boeing, it's to buy a plane. I want a 737.
A 730. That's
I
too
want
much
me a
plane.
737.
That's a lot of plane.
That ain't nothing but $20 million.
That ain't nothing.
Number 20 million.
That ain't
Give me
nothing.
an old one out the back. I can't take
That
a new
ain't
one.
nothing to my God.
I want me the
You got any of those Maxes?
yeah, no. Give me a Max with some refurbished brakes on it. I can't get one in the showroom. What y'all got out back? Give me a
Y'all got
20.
any display models? I don't.
Hey.
A 2006.
Give me about 10%. 20? I'll take 20 out.
Give me the recalled
I
model.
want the Buick Skylark of Boeing planes. Don't give me the Escalade. I can't pay for that.
We like vintage. Mhm.
Let me get something y'all don't really fly. It don't go all the way.
Yeah,
give me
just-
something. Give me back.
I don't plan on actually leaving the top,
I'm
the
even A to like
runway.
halfway to B. I'll stop and refuel if we
give
need
me
to.
something just from here to Arizona.
You got any gliders?
That's it. We're going to drive the plane there. We ain't going to fly it.
But listen, y'all, I promise y'all, and I want you to know, man. Listen, Angel been in this game, what, 20? About 20, Angel?
Oh, since 2006.
So about 15.
15 strong years.
15. You understand me? 15.
15
get out
in
of my
film
head
and
then.
Get out of your
television.
head. Oh, Josh, you ain't nothing but 26.
Bro.
You can barely
Last
hold
week-
your head up on your
Last
own.
week was rough for
What
your
you
boy,
would
man.
get, Joshua D'Angelo
Oh.
Gonzalez?
It's not my middle
You
name.
better get
That sounds sexy, though. Start telling people that. Is it Robert?
Joshua. You
I
have,
knew it.
oh, you know he looked like a Robert.
Yes, he do.
I look like a. I mean, my father's name is Robert. So I hope so.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
you
Josh
look like
Dad
a
is so
Robert,
nice.
but D'Angelo gives a
Joshua
good panty
D'Angelo,
dropper.
he wears cap to the back.
Yeah.
And he give out back shots.
Hey,
my God.
told you. He going real
You
deep.
get out that head, Joshua Guns. You hear me? You used to be in PacSun folding shirts
I hated my
on
life.
Black Friday.
Man, I hated my life.
PacSun.
PacSun.
Here. Vans and RVCA shirts, whatever they sell at PacSun. Why he take people clothes?
It was a rough week last week, Joshua.
Yeah.
Feel your feelings.
No,
Joshy
it was
Cam
a
on.
lot.
wrong?
No, creatively, it was.
Joshy
it was-
Cam on.
Okay, relax, man.
Put that Joshy Cam on. No,
It takes a button.
no, I cried to that NAACP.
Nah.
We don't talk about it.
That,
Why
no,
you had a
you sobbed. Don't call it a cry. That
Yeah,
was a
that
sob.
Big weak energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was Jesus
Back
wet.
to you.
Yes. What was wrong?
Not creatively,
Cam.
I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I'm at a wall.
Mm.
I don't know. I just like I've been like antsy to create something, but I don't know what the thing is. And that's
Why
that's
is the
what's-
Joshy Cam not on?
It is.
It's
on.
delayed,
Give
Kevin.
I'm not seeing it.
I know.
It just popped on. Okay.
No, I've been trying to be like, just go out and shoot something, but I don't even know what that something is.
Let me tell you what, Josh. I got a feeling for you.
Oh no.
Make something bad.
That's what you got to do.
Just make something. I've been in my head too. I ain't gonna hold you, Josh. I've been developing a movie, and I feel out of my element. I
Man,
sent
even
it
with
over
the
to
app,
Melissa.
I want to create something for the app, but I don't even know what that something could be for the
Make
app.
something. Just make something. Don't put nothing on it. Make it. Just shoot it, edit it,
Come
put
on,
it up.
Josh.
There's a lot of freedom in the completion
Come on.
of something.
It is.
Once you start making it and putting it out, you be like, okay, because nothing's going to happen, baby. Nothing is going to happen.
Nope.
What you think is your worst is somebody else's best.
Best, honey. Somebody
Josh,
else's
I know
dream.
Josh. Josh looks at, I have the same issue. He looks at the best of the best in the world
And it's
at their
frustrating.
craft and says, well, if I can't do that, what am I doing?
What am I? And why not me? Because I know I could be doing that.
But just what, Josh? Listen, this thing in Get Out, it was this dude was racist, but this part I liked. When he was trying to take Daniel Kaluuya's eyeballs, he said, it's your eye. There is something in you that's only your eye. Greg can't do it. Raven can't do it. Only Josh has Josh's eye. Now, even if you were in that same spot, that picture wouldn't look the same.
It surely won't.
Because what you see, they don't see. And their eye ain't better than yours. It ain't more special. It's just different.
And some people want to see what you see.
And I want to see. The reason Melissa had a different photographer, she used Josh, and she said Josh has a different feel that is perfect for what you shoot. Right? So it's not that you do things bad or wrong. It's your style is your style. That's why I like all these different arts. Because this guy ain't this guy.
And
or that
I wish
guy.
y'all could see the art that's right here.
Oh, yeah.
This
Should we-
lion, it's completely different
Right. It's
than
colorful.
everything else. Why you get quiet, Kevin? Lord. Josh, I think you are one of the most talented people I have been around.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you what's going to happen to you, Josh. You going to get the act together. Because somebody with less talent and more confidence going to be doing stuff, and you're going to be like, well, I know this person.
I won't stand for it.
You ain't finna sit up here next to me and let them back you over there. What's that reprobated mind called?
Reprobated?
Ruminated thoughts.
Oh, I didn't know you can add that to it.
Rumination is what I meant. I said
Ruminating
reprobated.
thought.
Okay, I was about to
Ruminating
say, I don't
thoughts.
think he's reprobated.
No, it was
Reprobated.
reprobate when
excuse me.
you come back to God.
Right. I was like, he ain't that.
I'm here.
You better take that picture, record that video, edit it, and post it.
He doing my whole photo shoot. You better be. I'm excited.
And the imposter syndrome is triggered for that.
Why?
But I'm excited for it, though. I'm excited for it.
Josh, I am so. The only reason why I think this photo shoot is actually going to fully come together is because you're the person shooting.
Lord Jesus.
What we're not going to do is that.
The
No,
only
no,
thing
no.
we did
I'm
is we
excited
never
for it.
stopped. The
I got to
Jewish
shoot
thing we
Tony
did, we
last
never
week. It was a
stopped.
great
I
time.
know, and those were very cute.
Thank you.
And Tony's in shape. I'm not. So listen.
Listen, let me
Listen.
tell you
Just
Don't do it. No, you got a
I'll
long
show
sleeve
y'all.
on.
No.
Don't.
Because I was in Hawaii. Them things was stinging.
Listen, wait until you see some crafts and cocktails. There was one edit I had to say, get my fat ass and stomach off the screen. That was literally the edit at sorry for cussing y'all, at 34 minutes. At 34 minutes. I was like, what? This is what happens when you don't have women working with you. I had on a cute little crop top in my Ivy Park pants, but I had been drinking all day and I bloat with sugar. The shirt fell up underneath my titties. My whole entire, I look like Santa Claus getting ready to turn because it was Christmas Eve. And I'm just having a good time, drunk out of my mind. And then none of them men behind the camera say, hey, Angel, you're not going to like this when we go to cut it. I mean, just all of everywhere. And I said, you know what? We're going to live in it. We're going to live in it because that's my body. And my body is on its way to something. I don't know.
Man, listen,
but I ain't going to be mad about it because she's healthy.
Listen, I'll be looking at myself. Amar had my phone. We were shooting Ball the Beautiful. He took a photo shoot of me and I wasn't ready. And Josh was holding him. He got a top-down angle on a breathe out for me. I said, oh, you've been eating. Oh, yeah. You
Listen.
can't see me. I'm going to start doing all my podcasts standing up. Because sitting down, it ain't the best look for me.
Listen.
all y'all videos is me in tagged photos. Okay, I know people be face tuning and slimming.
Yeah.
When you do video, that's you.
Wait till y'all see this episode of Bald the Beautiful of Crafts and Cocktails with my friend Dominique Perry, who is this big. She's this, and I'm me, and I got stomach out for days. You would have thought I was in Hawaii with you, just laid out on the beach near you. How you doing, brother? Just big for no reason. Face still cute, so I'm not mad about that.
They ain't gonna take that away from you.
They ain't ever gonna take that away from me. But that belly was bellying, and that's what it is right now.
There's a TikTok I love. It's a big girl. She is so confident. She puts on a swimsuit 2-piece. She's smacking her body back. Probably seen it. Just effing put it on.
Yes,
Just
I know what
put
you're
it on.
talking about.
She's smacking her stomach. Just put it on. And I was like, okay, it's fine, right?
All right. Well, so to Josh, when y'all see these photos, we haven't even taken them. I just want y'all go ahead and hold on to your edges, hold on to your lace fronts because I'm ready. I'm going to snatch them off because Josh is going to make sure these photos look amazing.
Look up, Josh.
Joshua. I know you're texting. Listen. These photos, ain't they gonna be fire? Did you see the vision board that the dude put together?
I did.
The looks is fire.
I saw the updated one last night as well.
Yeah, it's fire. My babies are gonna be in some of them. Even my dog that's not trained. So we gonna see what that happens. What goes? It's gonna be fire. So y'all get ready, cause Josh is about to do it. I'm excited.
I love you guys,
I love
especially
you
you, Joshy.
We
Make
love
it,
too.
Joshua,
even if you don't post it.
make
it.
and then send it to me. And
Export
then
it.
I'll leak it.
Put it on a burner account. Secret Joshy files.
Ooh, yeah.
Just so you get it out there. But don't expect nothing from it. Because I'm in my, listen, 2 more things. We talk, we ain't do no bonus episodes. We going to close out here. I booked Kanisha. I haven't announced that yet.
Okay, I can cut it before.
No, it's fine. I'm going to be promoting it anyway. Might as well this be the first announcement. So Keep Your Distance has 3 more shows. The 16th. On the 24th, we're doing a free show, African Pride, Black women. I reached out to Kanisha, and she was like, Kev, I don't know, man, because my last set, it was so good, and people were hyping me up, and now I don't know if I can do that again. I said, girl, you don't have to do that again.
Right.
You already did that.
It killed it, and people are fine.
It exists.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele said after Get Out Success, he was almost like paralyzed. He was like, I can't, what if I don't do that? He said, Jay-Z called him, he said, bro, you don't have to. You already made that.
Yeah.
If you want my old stuff, buy my old album. And that's how I be, man. You want my old... You better... I'll square up. I'm going to pull up to you. I'm talking about Thanos versus Hulk. Okay? Beat the brakes off that man. He beat him into a sweater and glasses.
Bro, he beat him into a completely different person.
I'm talking about on this road, when we get on this tour, I'm talking about 30-second cities. I want to see it. That's part of the other reason why I bought you. I said, let me just nudge you out here. Cause you just need a little bit of nudge.
Just a little bit of
You just need a little nudge.
Little nudge.
You just do your thing, baby. And here's the other part about it. You don't never have to become with anybody. And I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to me too. Cause I be like, man, Issa, God, you really another thing?
You over there in the East is thinking about what East
know,
is doing?
Angel.
What?
I know. I said I know.
You
long as you know.
not alone.
I know. But I ain't talking to you from a I don't deal with this.
Yes.
I be like, man, they are doing that. I not do nothing. Me, Kevin. But then I be like, nigga, who you talking to?
Exactly.
Boy? The nigga who you talking to would be louder.
Right.
He comes back. He'd be like, boy,
You got to talk to yourself
big
like
care.
that. You got to. You got to talk to yourself like that sometimes. And I need you to, also.
Josh.
That's the type of swagger. The gold chain better be on Saturday.
Oh, it's
Better
on.
be Gustavo better be making an
It's
intent.
Come on. And I can't wait to see what you're going to
Lick
make.
it back like a cholo. Get to the roots of your Mexican heritage. Do it for la raza if you can't do it for you, Josh. Do it for little Joshy, because there's somebody looking up to you, Josh. Somebody said, man, I love Josh.
Absolutely.
But he ain't posted no more. Now I joined the gang because I didn't have inspiration.
Oh.
And now somebody is
you.
out there in a drive-by like, if Josh would have just
Just-
posted, I would have had to kill somebody. But I couldn't be inspired.
Then you got to let it sing.
And now he letting the
You
chopper
didn't.
sing because you didn't let the video post. Do you want live blood on your hands,
No,
Josh?
I don't. I do
That's
not.
what it's
You
gonna
want a
be.
young photographer to be led to a life of crime?
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
He got a Uzi.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
They don't even make Uzis like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to post pictures.
He's Leon
But
when he
Josh,
got He's Leon when he got the Uzi.
he's a man boy. Somebody's making it rain because you didn't post.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's
Because
what it
you
is.
didn't post.
We're not doing this.
It is. This what's happened. Listen.
All right, love you guys. Patreon, we'll see you Friday.
Friday.
Everybody else, we'll see you next week. Sorry for the delay. I was gonna try and shoot this last night, but Josh was like, Kevin, before I even suggested it, Josh was like, don't even think about shooting. And I was like, nah, I could. And then I got home. We landed at 4:00 and I got home and it was 7.
You got home at
LA
7?
traffic is like,
It's
what
back.
pandemic? What pandemic? We are
And y'all
back.
Oh wow, never mind.
So anyway, love y'all. God bless y'all. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. One more thing.
Hi.
Deshaun Watson, apparently there's only like 18 cases.
Not 50.
It was like 50 masseuses or
Well,
something
one
like
too
that.
many, but there
But it was
are
like 18
Okay.
It was a
like
lot.
allegations. But I had got some of my information from Twitter and stuff. And these are